Hello, everybody. I'm back. How's everybody doing today? I think it's a Tuesday, right? I don't always know what day it is. Slight change of plans. For those, I don't know if I mentioned it on my last stream. I had kind of forecasted that I was going to play Star Ocean 3. Well, I'm deviating a little bit, going back and playing the second game because I have a plan. Now, this is a tentative plan. I'm not committing to this because you know how life likes to get in the way. I want to play all the games again because I need to re-rank them. I want to shuffle some things around. But in order to do that, I don't trust my brain. I have to play them again. I know I like them all, okay? But if you were to say, hey man, if you had to put these in an order, how would you do it? I need to re-experience them all again because that's a tall order. That's not easy to do. And I definitely know with the Divine Force being out, you know, and I know I need to shuffle some things around. I would rank most of them the same. But I know I would move some things. My top spot would change, for sure. And not only that, and this is why it's a tall order, I don't want to just re-rank them. I need to include the games that I had not played last time. Last time I just reviewed the ones that released in my region, which would be the United States. I need to play the original, the Super Famicom Star Ocean, and I need to play Blue Sphere. So, got a lot of work on my hands. So, there's going to be a lot of Star Ocean. I'm not necessarily going to stream all of it, because that would just be overkill. We're talking like hundreds of hours that everybody's going to have to sift through. But I'll stream some every now and then. Like, I'm going to be working on a level 1 run, which I never did. I'm only missing 7 battle trophies in Star Ocean 3. Can you believe that? My original PS2 card still works. And I want to get some of those level 1, Luther level 1 trophies out of the way. This, I never completed the voice collection. I don't even know if you can. I've never been able to get, I think it's like voice 8 or 9 for Claude. I know Mike, if he's in the chat tonight, he got it once. And then I remember he saved over the file that had it. Like, let's check out my voice collection here. Yeah, look at this. Oh, it's voice 8. And I know if you select the one like before or after and very quickly move the D-pad over the one you're missing, you can listen to it.
Hit it.
So that's the one. I don't have that one. I don't know what that is. I've never been able to get it. But like, look how many of these I do have. This was the battle trophies in this game. Essentially, there are no battle trophies, but you get the voice collection. So as you can see, I have most of it. Because we'll take a peek at my files here. These probably are not my originals. Probably don't have those anymore. They've probably been lost to time. There's the one I started. That's what I'm going to be playing. Here's one. Look at this. Here's another one. I don't even remember. It's been so long. But there you can see I put over 100 hours into the game with these two alone. Have my Ashton file, Dias, and then I got Opera and Ernest. That's who I think I'm going to get this time around is Opera and Ernest. I do have a soft spot for Ashton, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I've had Star Ocean on the brain lately. I've just been... can't stop thinking about it. I think I stopped. I was going to go get Rena here. I think that's what I was gearing up for. I figured I didn't start from the beginning because I'm not going to be doing everything. You know what I mean? I'll just check in every here and there. I don't think anybody's going to want to sit. Yeah, look at these old graphics. I missed the second one. I like, you know, the second story R. I think it added some neat things to it. Like, the character art was pretty good. It's certainly better than this. You know what I mean? Not that that's bad. I still appreciate the more drab elements of the game. I think this game looks great. I mean, I don't know if it's coming through on the stream, but this is a PlayStation game. Like, I'm playing the original, and I think this looks great. But we'll see what happens. I definitely want to re-rank the games. But in order to feel confident in that endeavor, I have to play them again. Because I look at things that I feel like most people don't. And that can be their deciding factors for me. I'd very much like to help you. There's nothing I can do. I wonder what Alan plans to do with that girl. Probably nothing good. Even if he is the son of the mayor, there are things one can do and things one mustn't do. Let's bust in here. Set phasers to unlock. Shoot's locked. Now what do I do? Ask everyone to turn around. I like that he couldn't stand closer when he did that. Alright. He's like, oh no. What, damn, the phase gun's almost drained of energy. Won't be able to use it for a while. There's nothing to do but go on. What was that? Could it be the Sword of Light? Like, the things I look at that I don't know if most people have mentioned. Where has he taken Reyna? I don't know. All I know is that she's not left the mansion. Look at him sweat. He's like, I remember, like, I don't like the voice acting in Second Story R. I don't know what it is with me. I have a big problem getting over when people go back and they take something that was really relatively simple in its experience and they add full voice acting. To me, that elongates something that used to be simple. I heard that Miss Reyna had been brought here not long ago, but recently I haven't seen any signs of her being in the mansion. Where exactly is she? Like, the only thing I can really compare it to is, imagine you read a book, right? You read the book. And then, I don't know, somehow this company like releases the book again, but every time you open it up, there's now like full voice acting. And that would just be irritating, right? You know what I mean? You're like, I don't want it to read to me. I want to read it. Lately, a strange statue has been sitting in the study. Master Allen told me, don't touch it. But sometimes it appears to have been moved. I wonder what it is. It's hard for me to really explain what it is. I always come back to DuckTales, you know, in this thing that I'm trying to explain. DuckTales is like a very beloved NES game, and when they made DuckTales Remastered, there's like full voice acting, which, while it's cool, right, because the voice actors do a fantastic job, it takes the overly simple nature of the game, which was on NES, and it turns it into like you're stopping constantly to listen to dialogue. It's Reyna's hairpin. Why would it be here? And I understand in this game, you're stopping constantly to read dialogue, right? It's not entirely the same thing, but you could read at your own speed. You might get in your head how the characters would sound. And sometimes I feel like when you read something versus when you hear it, it has a different effect. Like, anyone will know what I'm talking about if you go back and you read old books that got turned into movies, and they were very, very, very awkward because a lot of times the dialogue was lifted directly from the book. And it doesn't always work. I think that's actually a better comparison than DuckTales. It doesn't always work when you hear it in the spoken form. Right? You're like, this is kind of weird. You know, like, the book was great. But now that I'm watching the movie and they're saying lines directly lifted from the book, it doesn't land right. But you can also have the opposite be true. Like, a lot of Cormac McCarthy's books, for example, like, I'm a big fan. I like Cormac McCarthy. Like, No Country for Old Men, for example. A lot of the best lines in that come right from the book. So sometimes, I guess you just need a good writer, right? I don't know. But anyways, Second Story R, I really don't know about that because they added full voice acting, whereas it takes the simple nature of the game that didn't have it, and I feel like it just kind of like, it clutters it up somehow. But some people like it. I understand I don't speak for everybody. You all right? Like, here I am complaining about the voice acting, and I'm reading it to you. Like, it's not lost. The irony is not lost on me, but it's strange. I can't explain it. Who are you? Reyna's in the back. I'm in front of Reyna's. Did you say that Reyna is in the back? Reyna was taken into an interior of the salvage rift. Cool music in here. Alan had asked me to build a strange altar. Perhaps she was taken there. I tried to save her, but I was attacked myself. You said in the back. Yes, be careful. Alan, there's something wrong with him. I see. Please wait here. I will come back after I rescue Reyna. We won't come back. Thank you. Reminds me of your dying uncle in A Link to the Past. But anyways, other things that I look at is like the uniqueness of each game. And a lot of people didn't like the fact that I placed Integrity and Faithlessness higher than First Departure. It's probably a very difficult thing for people to understand. It's not that I don't... Somebody's screaming. What's going on with the kids? Anyways, somebody's having a fit.
Unexpectedly weak. My strength.
Sorry. They'll calm down. Mom's got it.
The enemy.
Anyways, the uniqueness of the game. So, the big qualm I have with First Departure, not that I dislike it, it's just that it's not the original, and I have a hard time getting over that. The original had its own look, its own sound. It was its own game. And when they made it look like Star Ocean 2, this one, I feel like it robbed it. You know, people were still robbed of the experience of playing the original.
Oh, it's just them.
You know what I mean? And I know that might sound like petty to some people, but it's like, we didn't get the original, and we still didn't get the original. But the problem is, it looks and resembles Star Ocean 2 so strongly, but it's not Star Ocean 2. Whereas Integrity and Faithlessness, like it or not, it's got a lot of problems, but it's still its own unique game. It's not good, I would say. It's got a lot of problems, but it's its own unique experience. And I've been thinking about that game a lot lately, and I wonder what they were going for when they made Integrity and Faithlessness. I kind of wonder if that game was I don't know, has there ever been like any interviews or anything anybody can share with me? I wonder if it had been intended to be an online game, because I know around the time, or at the time, they had a Star Ocean game on phones. Was it like Animesis or something? It started with an A, I think.
Oh,
and it was kind of like a celebratory Star Ocean game where you could collect a lot of the different like characters from the series and stuff. And I wonder if they intended for Integrity and Faithlessness to kind of be like that, because it really does have an online feel to it. Like, there's even emotes in the game. Like, you can emote. It's like, who are you emoting to? And the towns kind of feel like hubs, in a sense. Like, if you've played the game, you know what I mean. Like, when you're in a town, it feels like very hub. Like it was supposed to be an MMO or something. And when you play as Fidel, if I'm not mistaken, he moves and fights a lot like Fate does. So either they recycled some assets, or it was originally supposed to be Fate, I don't know. And it was some kind of online kind of game. It feels like one, but it's not. And even the boss behavior is very strange in that they kind of behave like a lot of raid bosses would in MMOs, where you just wail on them and they don't really flinch. You know what I mean? It's probably hard to implement something like that when it's a multiplayer game. But again, without knowing like what they were truly going for, I can't say. But the bones are there in 5 for it to be an incredible game. Like, you know, you get to use your whole party, which was a first for the series. I personally like that. I think it was an awesome idea. Battles take place where you are. You no longer transition into fights. You just fight where you are. And it was, sadly, the first, like, stable game to release in the series. I don't think it ever froze or crashed on me a single time.
Be careful.
Which, unfortunately, the other games had problems. You know, it sucks that it took them that long to get one. And it's, you know, and I love the menus. There's a ton of stuff to do in the menus. Like, whereas, you know, you jump right over to Divine Force, they just put in this, like, drab cell phone looking screen. It's a shame, you know, that they abandoned their beautiful menu screens that Star Ocean was known for. But integrity and faithlessness, that's the kind of stuff that I looked at when I was ranking it there. And I think people also misunderstood that. They're like, oh, you put First Departure beneath that one? Like, what's wrong with you? And it's like, I didn't put it there because I don't like it, or I'm saying that it's bad. I like them all. That's the point of this. This was me. I forced myself to put them in an order. And I guarantee you, when I play Star Ocean on Super Famicom, it's going to be higher. So, at least Integrity and Faithlessness had its own... It was its own game. It just doesn't come together well. It just... I don't know. I wanted it to be a lot more than it was. You're quite shocked when it's over. You're like, oh, that was it? But it does. It feels like an online game. It feels like it was meant to be online, and it just, for whatever reason, it didn't work. Or they had built some of the bones, and then it was like somebody came to them, an exec or whatever, and they were like, hey, we're pulling the money. You know, it's done. Like, just whatever you got, finalize it and turn it into a game. And then, you know, just going from memory, I feel like this game and Star Ocean 3 have a similar problem in that, like, the latter halves of the game are not as interesting as the former halves. Like, when you're in the medieval areas of these games, they're great, 2 and 3. But I feel like once they start to lean more into the sci-fi half, that's where they kind of start to get, like, a little goofy. Like, I could be remembering them wrong, which is why I need to replay this one. But I feel like when you get to Energy Need and the Wise Men almost have like this celebrity to them, and they're supposed to have been around for like a very, very, very long time, but most of them are just kind of throwaway, you know, evil to be evil kind of characters. And again, I understand this game's from '98, but I don't know. I feel like that especially did not work very well when they added the voice acting in the second story R. It was like, ugh. It almost made it worse. And I feel like Star Ocean 3 has a similar issue, where once you break into 4D space, and it's just strange that there's not much of like a security detail or an attempt made to stop you. I don't know. And it's weird. There's not enough characters. I think my problem is there isn't enough in terms of characterization in the latter half of the game. I know there's like, what's her name? Is it Claire or whatever? It's the person you meet at Lake Sphere 211. But I do like the end dungeon in 3. And I think Luther is an interest, and I love the ending. You know, like, I won't fight people on some of it. Star Ocean 3 probably has the best ending in the series. Not the character endings per se, but like just the game's ending. So you're Alan. You have any idea what you're doing? Let Reyna go right now. Ah, drat. I'm right in the middle of a sacred wedding ceremony. We're about to become one. Don't interfere. Now, Reyna. Help me, Mr. Claude. Help me, Force, help me. Stop. There can be no such thing as a wedding desired by only one party. Especially if they're chained down. Only one party? You're wrong. We love each other. We're in love. In love? Alan. We love? Oh no. I still have my phase going. Mr. Claude. His name is Alan Tax. You gotta pay the Alan tax. Can I get up? Oh, forgot about the gem next to it. Shoot. Watch out. Love the music in this game. He just becomes like a regular enemy. Look at this guy.
Wrong.
This is
But at least I
bad.
have Rena
Here's
now.
the enemy.
Rena.
Air slash.
Back when it was Rena. Right? That's how they say it, I think.
Talk.
Smashed. Yeah, look at that. Guts. You can't hit 3 times in this one. Like that combo they added was... Yeah, you only get 1 hit. 1 hit.
We
Yeah,
have
look
a
at that.
score with this.
Yes.
He did. Rena, you okay? Ooh, yes. Who was that? I don't know. He seems to have been possessed since he came to Arlia. How could a human turn into such a... What happened? Alan, he was such a nice guy. He's like, I'm not dead, guys. No, you're not. Now what? Oh. Alan? He's still breathing. He ain't dead. Rena, why are you... Alan, you're back to normal. What are you talking about? Boy, do I have a headache. Everything is so fuzzy. It all seems like a long dream. It seems that the stone was at the root of it all. When the stone was gone, he returned to normal. I'm glad. Anyway, let's get back to the mansion. We'll talk there. Maniac Mansion. Hey, the carpenter does get out. Never mind. Could I have done such a thing? Yes, it was just horrible. It's no good. I just cannot remember. Did I have Bossman build that altar? His name's Bossman. Yes, you did. You ordered it maybe 2 weeks ago, now that I think of it. Alan, you've changed since then. You were sort of absent-minded. That must have been due to the stone. You must have gone crazy because of some sort of power given off by the stone. Woohoo! That may be true. When I first saw that stone, I began to feel terribly haughty. I began to feel that I couldn't do anything wrong. So confident did I feel. After that, I don't remember much, but I clearly remember that moment. Alan. Right now, I'm sorry. Even though I wasn't aware of it, I did a terrible thing to you. Don't worry about it. You're back to the old Alan, so don't worry too much about it. Thank you. Right, let's get back to Arlia. Your mother must be worried. You're right. I must explain to the people of Salva. I don't know if they will understand, though. They might not. Yay, we back. This place looks incredible. Rena. Mommy. A lot of gum flapping in the beginning of the game, but I don't mind. I must thank you again for saving Rena. Not just once, but twice. I didn't do anything worthy of your gratitude. Oof. So what was this all about? Was it really due to that rock discovered in the depths of the Salva mines? That's the only thing I can think of. Alan came back to normal just as soon as the rock was destroyed and vanished. Making people strange and turning them into demons. Doesn't that rock sound like the sorcery globe? Bonk! Yes, that is true. There may be some sort of connection. The sorcery globe, huh? Yeah, but I just had a feeling about it. Don't take it too seriously. Yet, I heard there was quite a commotion later in Salva. Not only about Alan, but also about the warrior. Sorry about that, even though you had warned me. I wasn't trying to blame you. You must have been trying to save Reina with all your might. It's just that word has spread too far for it to be kept hidden. Do you think so? He knows so. Mr. Claude, can I ask you to please go investigate the sorcery globe? I know that this is an extremely selfish request, but I'm afraid that you're the only one who can do it. I have a feeling that it is not unrelated to Alan's problem, but since you were able to save Alan, Mr. Claude. From the stories I've heard so far, it seems unimaginable that the sorcery globe is a mere meteorite. It might be worth investigating. Okay, I'll do it. Wonderful! Please, don't misunderstand me. As I said before, I'm not your warrior. I'm not thinking about doing anything as audacious as trying to save the world. I just think that in investigating the sorcery globe, I may obtain information of benefit to myself. I merely thought that I might do it as long as my benefit agrees with the benefit of everyone. Thank you, Mr. Claude. We will help you as much as possible. I don't know how much I can do, though. Mr. Claude, will you please take me along? Reina. What did the mayor just say? I want to help too. But Reina, it'll be dangerous. Of course I know that. I know that I'm not completely useless. Mr. Claude, you don't know too much about this continent, right? I think you need a guide. Don't you think my powers will be useful? I don't think so, but... Mr. Mayor, please say something. No, Mr. Claude. Please take Reina along as she wishes. Shouldn't I tell her mother first? Mr. Mayor! I'm sure that Reina will be useful in your travels. Please, take her along. Okie dokie. Okay, I will. But only with the approval of your mother, Reina. I won't take you along otherwise. Okay, I'll do it. Do-do-do-do. You got Reina. It has gotten very cold lately. Reina, be careful on your way home. Dude, I'm just walking across the yard here. I'll be okay. My house is right over there. When I asked to come with you, did you feel put upon? No, not at all. What? What is it? You haven't gone home yet, Reina? Good night. What is with her? Come, you don't want to catch a cold. Go back to your room. Okay. You got it, Gramps. Doesn't he want to talk more? But before you go to sleep, can we talk a little? Okay. As though we didn't just gum flap for 3 hours. Actually, when Reina herself said that she wanted to go, in all honesty, I had expected it. Why is that? Did Reina heal your wounds? Yes. Her healing ability, that is a power that we do not have. What do you mean? I'll be honest. Reyna is not the real child at Westa. When Reyna was 2 years old, Westa found her in the Shingo Forest. Hall at Westa. I too was very surprised when Westa brought that child back. Maybe it was because they were a couple not blessed with children, but when Westa said that she would raise that child in her own home, there was no one who raised any objections. Does Reyna know? No, I haven't told her. I thought that she was still too young to know. Isn't it not your place? At the time, she was already able to speak, but we could only understand the name Reyna. We have no idea where she came from or why she has the power of healing. We knew nothing about that. Do you have any clues? The only thing is the pendant that she wears, but as far as definitive clues, we have not. I see. My, look at the time. Sorry that I've taken so much of your time. We have prepared a bed for you on the second floor. Yes, I know, the one I've been sleeping in. Please, take care of Wayne. I will. Bye-bye. Boom, boom, boom. What is that? Something hit the glass. It's a bird. I think it came from the balcony. Let's go. Reyna? What is the matter? I want to talk a little. Will you come down for a while? He's like, man, I really want to go to bed. I'm coming down. Thanks. The mayor's like, dude, you got to abide by the... Where does the mayor go? Huh? Mr. Mayor, where did you go? Dude, where does he go? Do you ever find out? He's got like a creep dungeon like Alan. And then Reyna doesn't even hang around. Huh? Reyna? Bonk. So this is where you were. What's the matter? Why are you up at this hour? When I told my mother that I was going, she got really scared. I figured she would. Did she tell you not to go? She didn't say anything, but the mayor will be coming over soon. Really? Mr. Claude, I have a reason for wanting to go with you. Reason? What do you mean? My mother, she's not my real mother. Both my mother and the mayor think I don't know, but I overheard the two of them talking. Man, I can't believe she kept something like that to herself. It's... Father. Just going for a stroll. So what do you say that I should do? Don't raise your voice like that. Raina will hear. Good thing they don't have any creaky floorboards in this house, man. Bossman must have built it. She was so shocked by the death of her father that she cried herself to sleep. Vesta, you too must have suffered a shock. As a mother, you must keep calm. How can I keep calm? He's dead, don't you understand? Vesta. If he were not here, I don't know what I'd do. I must tell her by myself. I have to tell her that she's not my real child. I should have just thrown away that pendant. If there was no sign of her real mother, she would be my daughter alone. I think she didn't throw it away, am I right? That's cool. So you want to look for your real mother? Is that it? I don't know. My only clue is this pendant. The fact that she gave me this pendant means that my birth mother really loves me. At least I think so. But what about your mother, Vesta? She loved you and raised you. What about her feelings? I do love my mother. Vesta is my only mother. Then why? I want to know who I am. Where was I born? Why was I in the Shingo Forest? Why do I have these mysterious powers? I also want to know that what has become of the woman who gave me life. I will go with you, not to leave this place, but in order to come back. I know it is late. Sorry to bother you with my strange stories. Don't worry about it. Good night. There she goes. Claude's like, man, I'm not getting any sleep tonight. He's like, man, if I go back to my room, the mayor's gonna want to talk some more. Time to go. Mr. Claude, please take care of Raina. I will. Raina. Don't worry, Mother. I'll definitely come back. You have to say I'll be going before you can say I'm back. Yes, you're right. Hello, child. Lucia. Miss Raina, come back soon. Thank you, Lucia. Be a good boy. I will. Lucia, whatever, I don't know. Come on, you're making me Mr. Claude wait. Yes, I'm very much inconvenienced. You need to get to Cross quickly, right? You'd better get going. You said that we should go to Cross Castle and meet with the King of Cross, right? That's right. Just show him the letter of introduction from me, and you will gain his trust. You also should find out the latest news. Don't worry, I know the King of Cross also. Damn, she knows a king? Let's go, Raina. I like that he's not like, wow, you know, a king. I'll be going, Mother. Goodbye, Raina. Bye-bye. Mr. Claude, we're counting on you. I won't let you down. We have a full score with this. Here we go. That's right, you get private actions now with multiple people. And the old one. How's everybody doing? Let's go over to Saruva. Private action. Well, what should we do? Hang out. So now usually in private actions you can go and find the other person. Yeah, let's see what she's doing. What's wrong, Raina? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking about my father. But still, I think you're a great Raina, even though you were going through so much when your father died. You didn't even show anything in your manner. I wasn't so great. I cried quite a bit back then. Mr. Claude, what kind of man was your father? Ooh, my father? Well, he's kind of a Chad. My father was a great man. Everyone around him respected him. I'm jealous, Mr. Claude. You must be proud to have such a wonderful father. Yes, he was a great father. Maybe too great. Huh? Ooh, flashback. Commodore, we have entered the orbit of Milosenia? How do you pronounce that? Good. Proceed with scanning. Planet size is M-class. Atmosphere is type E. Breathable. The mineral content is rich in chrome-based ores. Life forms exist, but there are no signs of intelligent beings. In short, the coast is clear. Add that data to the Universal Space Survey Project's database. Wait a minute, sir. There is one region of the planet that does not register on the scanning equipment. How can that be? It's an energy field, but why here in such a primitive place? Can you give me more information on that field? Accessing database for cross-checking. Data. Alright then, we'll just have to land a survey party on the planet's surface. Prepare for landing. Wow, he just jumps right in. Sign Kenny, you'll be part of the landing party. With respect, sir, my duties were to assist the Commodore and survey the planet. Indeed, Ensign. However, I intend to lead this landing party, and so you will be needed. Commodore, I must question the wisdom of your partaking in a dangerous maneuver such as this. You are needed for more important duties. Ensign, you do have a point. But would you deny an old sailor who has no place in battle anymore his only remaining pleasure of exploration? But Commodore... no, sir, I understand, sir. Good. Kurtzman, you have the bridge. Take care, Commodore. Prepare landing party. Set phasers to party. I love that I have to wait for everyone to... Zip. Bye-bye. Making everybody get out of the way. This is interesting. You get to play this in a private action. Make sure you protect Commodore Kenny. Commodore Kenny is waiting. Hurry to the transport. That field may be the work of the Rizonians. Our ship is now located in Gamma Sector, locked into orbit around the planet Milosenia. Commodore Kenny is 58 years old, isn't he? It's amazing that he still insists on participating in maneuvers. 58 is old. Front with the Rizonians has been quiet lately. So he has to keep himself busy somehow, I guess. This is where they trash talk Claude. Why does Claude have to go anyway? Your guess is as good as mine, but he probably wants his son to carry on his reputation, you know. Certainly helps your career to have a famous father, doesn't it? What are you gonna do? Ronixus spoils the kid. Claude's like, I'm gonna get my phase blaster out. Go to town. What's the matter? No, nothing. Oh, that was it? Wow. Mr. Claude, there's no, like, space there. Something's odd. Are you okay? I am Goot. Seems that the girl that Mr. Barnes' son had kidnapped managed to get back to Arlia's safety. safely. But what? Who was it that saved her? It was moi. All right, let's go buy some stuff for Raina here. She probably ain't got no gear. If you're going to continue your journey, you should have good equipment. We handle only the best. It's my favorite store on the Citadel. Oh, she doesn't pop up because I'm in a private action. Well, we gotta get her back. You'll regret not buying. That's what a salesman would say. You're gonna get screwed, buddy. Let's get out of here. Ski-daddler. Ski-daddle. Isn't Cross further north? Alright, give me a sec, guys. I'll be right back. I am back. Sorry about that. Just falling over. Let's go. Let's continue to cross. How's everybody doing tonight? Oh, look at that. It's getting dark. Private actions, I believe, because story. Look how cool this looked. I do like the environments in the in Second Story R, but I do miss these old ones. Looks as if we're too late. There's no one here. The castle seems to be shut as well. Let's stay at an inn tonight and try tomorrow. Well said. So this is the inn over here. Doesn't like her aunt or somebody work here? My, if it isn't little Raina. How long has it been? It's been quite a while, I suppose. How have you been, Aunt Rachel? Quite well, thank you. Ooh. Well, well, Westa must be worried. Is he your boyfriend? Absolutely not. You don't have to be so upset. Did you say something, Claude? No, just talking to myself. Now look at this. Just so happens one of our best rooms is open. I'll let you stay tonight for free. Are you sure? Anything to make the night special for my favorite niece and her beau. I told you. He is absolutely not my boyfriend. Absolutely not. What does he care at this point? You know, they haven't known each other for very long. It's like, Claude, you're such a good friend. It's like, oh, great. Ooh, the room on the end. Oh, come to think of it, young Master Flack was in town 2 weeks ago. Diaz? Yes, but he left without saying where he was headed. So he was here. Well, enjoy yourselves. Thank you, Aunt Rachel. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. I love Diaz, piece of junk. Thank you very much. You're welcome. You take good care of little Raina now. Of course. He's like, could I get a pack and play? Because she's underage, so I'll be sleeping in the hallway. I hope I'm not being rude to ask, but who is this man named Flack? Like Affleck? You mean Diaz? Yes, you mentioned his name. Diaz Flack used to live in Arlia, but he left because something very sad happened. I see. I won't ask anything more about him then. Thank you, Claude. Raina, may I ask? May I say something? What is it? I hope you don't mind my saying so, but I'm enjoying traveling with you. Been on the road for 2 seconds. I hope you feel the same way about being with me. I have enjoyed being with you too, Claude, for the 12 steps we took to get here. It's nice to hear. I guess you better get some rest, huh? Yes, it is rather late. Good night, Claude. Good night, Raina. Oh, where are you going, Claude? I'm sleeping in the hallway, man. I ain't getting in trouble. Can't let Diaz hear about this. He'll be like, piece of junk. 10 seconds. Chaos sword, and then it's over. Well, how was it? Your special night at our hotel? Oh, I slept very well, Aunt Rachel. Thank you so much. That's not what I was asking about. Claude knows, but he's like, I can't say anything. Aunt Rachel's like, gave you the love suite, and you guys didn't do anything. But the king is looking for adventurers. Hell yeah. Look at the time, I'll be late. Look how different the town looked. I think it's just a dead end over here. I'll tell you one thing, it's best to stay away from dangerous things like the Sorcery Grove. Yeah, you and me, brother. I did like the towns in the second story arc, but man, the voice acting, I don't know, man, I just can't get over that. It just, there's something about the game that I just didn't need it. Weapon shop, Royal Hunt. Only the highest quality weapons and armor. Broadsword. I don't even know if I need any of it smaller. Rod, leather helm. Oh, yeah, that's right. We should get her some stuff because she's like practically. Oh, wait a minute. Don't I have? Yeah, let's buy him the bandit helm. She can have the leather one. Banded mail. Band-aid mail. Wait, that's right. He doesn't have a shield. Can't make anything yet, so. Settle accounts. That's right. You buy all this stuff all at once. Thanks for dropping by. Come again. Gotta go equip our new stuff. There, now she won't have this junk. It's still gonna be junk. It'll just be, you're not naked kind of crappy stuff. Hold on to these random items. just for the teeny little stat boost that they provide. Oh, that's right. You gotta get your skills in this one. Oh, and I spent all my money. I wasn't thinking. I forgot about that. Get some money. I don't remember what set each one gives you. But yeah, you had to buy them in this. You still do in the other one, right? Or maybe it's like quests you get them from. I forget exactly how they changed it. In this one, I know you just outright buy them. By Cracky, there sure are a lot of earthquakes these days. Okay. By Cracky? Tool shop. Bubba Ding? What was this store called? Bubba Bing Bada Boom. What? Okay. Don't really have any money left. I gotta earn some money. Please come again. Alright, so we'll go to the castle. I went up to the mountain palace up north, and the guard chewed me out, said I couldn't enter without permission from the king. Where is that girl, anyway? She's late. Oh, she's over here, bro. Restaurant Forum. I do love that the places have names, and I love that little thing that pops up when you wander into places. I don't think that's in Second Story R. It's just a rumor, but it seems the prince has run away. Oh, he has. Energy arrow. Yeah, look at that castle. Some fine work. I think we need to get an audience. We can't just walk in. This is the reception for audiences. Here it is. I'll write our names down. I love the music. Oh, you have an introduction from Regis of the village of Arlia. Ah, even these guys know Regis. He's a celeb. Yes, I hope you'll be able to take us soon. I'll see what I can do, but it may take a while. Certainly, thank you very much. Please feel free to look through the palace while you are waiting. Thank you! Claude, this is wonderful. Let's have a look around and see. Have you met Princess Rosalia? She's very beautiful, you know. Oh, thanks, random guard man. New stuff. Wooden shield. Ah, I could have got it for free. And that. Drad blast it. Yeah, I don't remember exactly like what's in all the boxes, so I'm probably gonna get like repeat junk. Soldier's compartment. The castle's very large, and there are so many places that need cleaning. Better get to it, Aunt B. Cross Castle Kitchen. I won't be serving any food if there's no menu. What shall I cook today? How about food? Man, this game looks really good. I can actually tell what some of this stuff is on the tables. Gotta back upstairs. I think we have to go up to like the audience chamber or whatever and see some stuff. See some stuff go down, and then it's our turn. It's almost time for your audience. Please proceed to the main staircase on the first floor. But I'm right here, bro. You can't just let me pass? No. The prince's chambers. The prince is resting in the provinces. Is he? I'm stealing his money. Ooh, I can buy skills now. Thanks, prince. Did you hear they still haven't found the prince? Shh, someone will hear you. I'm right here. No matter who you talk to, they say the same. The princess's chamber. The princess is a lady with a pure heart, yet the prince... She looks cool. Welcome to Cross Castle. Please enjoy yourselves. And get out of my room, please. My, you look like the prince. I thought you were him. I am, actually. Funny you should say that. I have a very princely aura. We usually take it easy here when there's no meeting. Oh, so you're slacking. Nice day today, huh? Wish to have another audience? Please proceed to the main staircase on the first floor. Another? I had my first. Awesome. I wish my house was this big. I wanted to have an audience with the prince, but they said he was ill. Yeah. Ill at large. It's time for your audience. Please enter. Well, doesn't the king give me money too? I could spend that on skills. Man and woman. Thank you, your majesty. Take care, both of you. Bye bye. They're like, King, we're trying to buy a house. Could you please lend us the money by your leave? That's like, okay. Here we go! Asking for $50,000 loan. See what he says. First time home buyers. Your Majesty, you honor us with your audience. Little Reina, so good to see you again. We almost didn't recognize you. It's been so long since Regis presented you. Your Majesty, how wonderful to see you in good health. Please, Reina, let us dispense with the formalities. What brings you? Your Majesty, we've begun an investigation of the Sorcery Globe. We had hoped to obtain as much information about it from you as possible. So, you too have begun to investigate? Yes, Your Majesty, we are in earnest. This is no mere adventure. Indeed, then we must do what we can to help you. What do you wish to hear from us about the strange events now happening? It is true that there are many strange happenings, earthquakes, volcano eruptions, but we do not understand much about why they are occurring. Could they not all be caused by the Sorcery Globe? Without clear evidence to the effect, we cannot be certain. Let's see about the state of the continent of El. Right now in the kingdom of El, the people are engaged in war with an army of monsters, but we do not have much information on how great or serious a conflict this is. Are there no ships that cross over to El? There are ships, but not many, so whatever information we receive is from the battlefield and difficult to understand. But yet, word of me using the Sword of Light. has traveled. What's up, Fiery Soul? Playing SNES Super Mario World on the old Zenith. Oh, I have a Zenith. It's like a... Gosh, it's got to be like a 12-inch TV. I still have it. That's awesome. You can't beat that. That'd be like an old, what, CRT? Zenith. Wow. Man, that's going back. You just like transported me back in time like 30 years. We must admit that we know next to nothing about... Do they still make TVs? Did Your Majesty not send a survey team? Oh, there's Celine over there. I missed her. We did. It has not returned. Zenith Advanced Systems 3. Damn, that sounds high-techy. Reina, the fact is that even we have not been able to obtain any significant understanding regarding the sorcerer. I see. And so we have decided to summon adventurers to form a more effective survey team. And that is why we saw so many of them in town. I don't feel like we need to see that many. However, Reina, the investigation of the sorcerer grove will be dangerous. We would rather that you did not embark on such a mission. Your Majesty is too kind. Please be at ease. I will be all right. Claude will be with me. He's killed like 5 enemies. We'll be fine. Oh, yes, indeed. He does seem a stout lad. But we would prefer he be better equipped, if you know what I'm saying. Bring forth the royal codpiece. Take this passport and travel money. Oh, no codpiece. Okay. Big wooden box tubed. Oh, a tube TV. Those got to warm up, right? From your childhood. That's badass. I wish. That's awesome. Congratulations that you still have something like that. Tube TVs. Yeah, I think those got to warm up, right? Turn them on and you got to let it go for a few minutes before you got a picture. Passport acquired. What? My first TV as a kid was a tube TV. Freaking heavy. These things must have been like 19,000 pounds. Your Majesty. Now, we have asked you to investigate these strange happenings, so naturally you must be paid. Take it with you now. Thank you, Your Majesty. Take the ship that leaves now from Click to reach L. Oh, it only takes a few seconds? Well, I was a kid, so maybe it felt like 4 minutes. Your Majesty, you're too kind. Or it was a holy heck old TV. I doubt my parents gave me a new one, so... But I just remember you had to turn it on and then wait. Wait for it to warm up. It's insane how much has changed in such a short while. I couldn't say anything to him. Don't worry, I was pretty nervous too. She's good at talking to kings. She's like, sup, Madge? Yo, Madge? I need that money. I really do. I need that money. And then they're like, here you go. Here's some money. Let's go buy them skills. Oh no. That's right. I gotta talk to Celine first. Huh? Oh, I gotta move. Is this where she's fighting the dude? The old games look the best on the OG TVs. Yeah, I agree. They run great too. No lag on those old TVs. What is the problem? I believe it's mine and no one else's. Yours? Yours because of trickery, perhaps. Trickery? I don't think so, my dear wizard. Enough! Hand it over or I'll kill you, you witch. Oh, those are fighting words. She's wearing a shower curtain. Who does he think he is? Claude. Nobody talks to a woman that way. In Claude's presence. He's a Chad lad. Out of the way, boy. Sir, I'm afraid that's no way to treat a lady. What? Please behave more like a gentleman. Okay, Claude, now you just kind of seem like a wuss. Who do you think you're talking to, boy? Forget the lad. You had something to say to me, didn't you? Now you're really going to die. Oh, it's on. It's on. Fight. Kameha. How she just nukes him. She doesn't even wait. She just goes like Han Solo. Critical hit. If you want to fight, choose your opponent carefully. I still have no idea what this has to do with me, however. You'll regret this. I don't think you ever see him again. Right? I don't think so. He just leaves. She picks up her burrito or whatever got dropped on the ground. Perhaps that will teach him a lesson. Thank you, young man. Such a brave lad. Lad? I was actually quite moved by your courage. You're moved. Whoa. Oh, it's nothing. Ah, Claude, you're grinning. Damn right. Say, didn't you just have an audience with the king? Me? How did you know that? I was visiting the castle as well, and some of the soldiers were talking about delaying other audiences for 2 special guests. Aunt Rachel's love guests. How did you know it was us? I couldn't get it out of my mind, so I peeked at the throne room and saw you. That's an interesting pastime. Now, don't be that way. I have some information that will interest you. Got something that might interest you, stranger. I just managed to obtain this at the auction today. She does have the curtain for it. It's a map that shows the location of an ancient treasure in a cave. How would you like to come with me to find it? Thank you, but we have something more important to do than search for treasure. Oof! But you might find something that will help you on your quest. Won't you come with me, darlings? Alright, you convinced me. An ancient treasure might give us some clues. Alright, sounds interesting. We'd be honored. I knew you'd be interested. My name is Celine Jules, and I'm a treasure hunter. Well then, let's take another look at that map. Did she just throw it on the ground? Can't hold it, apparently. You gotta stand over it like it's a puddle. See, we have to go east from Cross to reach the Cross Cave. It's called Cross Cave? Cross Cave. Is that a natural cavern? Yes, it is. Why, I thought it had already been completely explored long ago. It seems that recently a new map of it has been found. Is that so? Well, we better get equipped before we go. That's a good idea. Picks up the map with her toes. There's something about her that I don't trust. I'm sorry, did you say something? No, nothing. Let's go. Chicks are already at each other's throats. Treasure map acquired. Yeah, hey stranger. Got something that might interest you. Go by our skills, stranger. Oh wait, is it here? Alright, I bought knowledge. Let's buy sensibility and technique. Thank you very much. I don't even know what they give me. Ooh, kitchen knife. I will take the strength boost. Now normally I wait because you get something in here that like lowers the cost of skills. And I don't remember where you get that. You get like one that lowers the cost of skills and one that lowers how... which one is the one that lowers the EXP you need to level up? I don't remember. But we're going to go with some good kitchen knife, because that's a good strength boost there. Oh my goodness, she doesn't have anything. No skill points. Okay, oh wow, she has 0. Well then. Worth it. Totally worth it. Broad robe, pin heels, okay, let's go, now we got our skizzles. I guess we'll go level up a little bit, because she's a new character, so I'm not gonna have any... Oh wait, I gotta meet, Ernesto here. I remember that, because if we're getting... Because I think I'm gonna go with Opera and Ernest. So I need to bump into Ernest. There's a castle here, isn't there? Yes. That's right, get in earnest. Yes. Thunder Whip. 1,000 whips. Yes. I just love Opera with her hyper launcher. Yeah, I think we had to bump into him here. Excuse me. Not at all. Pardon me. First time I played this as a kid, this was the closest I ever got to getting Opera in earnest. Wait a minute. 3 eyes. Because I never knew like what the rest of the quest was. I think that's it. Now we gotta wait till later. A lot later. Cross Cave is east of the city, darling. Yes, I know. I looked it up on MapQuest. Anybody here ever played this before? Like the OG. This is the old one. I'm not playing the second story R. This is the second story. PlayStation. This is old game, but it's good. It's good. Cable over here. Probably get my butt beat because it's got the good voices.
Oh, it's just them.
I'm coming.
The old cheesy ham ones, but you know what? I love it. Air slash.
We have a full score with this.
Useless decoration obtained. Alright, we'll put it to good use. Yeah, one thing I think they changed about... I could be wrong about this. Were there proficiencies in the second story R? Because I know in this one it's like 100 if you get air slash to 100, I think. It turns like gold and it looks different. I don't remember, but I feel like at a certain point they kind of dropped the proficiency thing, which influenced like your skills changing and getting stronger. I liked that, but I feel like at some point they just dumped it, which is unfortunate. I thought it gave the games a little something. But whatever. It is what it is.
Heads up. Looks like I must fight.
Thunderbolt! Oh! Yeah, you can't do the 3-hit combo in this one. You just get 1 hit.
Yeah.
Hey! So I had a conversation with myself, mostly going earlier, about like why I ranked the games the way that I did. And I think I kind of left off on... I think I would have been up to The Last Hope. And I know that one's like pretty divisive for a lot of people. A lot of people do not like that game. I keep coming back to it. I personally, I think that's like the last really good one that we got. It's big. It's a big RPG.
I think.
You know, not everything about it is great. You know, you could argue the characters in the third one are better than but boy, it's got the gameplay. It's got excellent worlds that you explore, big dungeons. The combat is fantastic. You know, and the battle trophies, man. Like, not all the battle trophies are good. Some of them are just stupid. You know, like rolling a lot and just reviving people. I think the battle trophies actually would have been fantastic if your data carried over, like I believe it does in 3. Either all the data in 3 carries over, or it's just certain elements that do. But it would have been fine if it worked that way, but it doesn't. I think all your data starts over. Maybe they couldn't get it to work, or it's very buggy or risky. I don't know. But I think that's like the only bad thing. You know, but the battle trophies were really, really awesome. And I think Game Dave asked the question years ago. I watched. Is Game Dave still around? Shout out to Game Dave. He said, "How do you decide when you like something more than something else?" And he's like, "I guess it's the one you keep coming back to." And for me, that's The Last Hope. Like, I've played all the main Star Ocean games. You know, there are a couple I play, like Blue Sphere, and I want to play the Super Famicom Star Ocean before I re-rank these. But I've played all the major ones that released, like worldwide, or at least, you know, in major territories, and I think The Last Hope I just keep going back to. It's, you know, it's the last like full-fledged game that we got. Because Integrity and Faithlessness, even though I think there's some stuff to like about it, meh, it's like half of a Star Ocean game. It's almost like they pulled the plug on the funding or something, and they were just like, wrap it up, turn it into a game, release it. You know, I don't know what happened there. And even the Divine Force was like a little scaled back. It's good, but there's no battle trophies anymore. So what happened?
My
So
strength!
I don't know. What can Nintendo do with the next new 3D Zelda in order to fix it? They need to essentially do a Link to the Past 3D, in my opinion, not a remake, a new game. Oh, geez, what can Nintendo do with the next new 3D Zelda in order to fix? What do you mean to fix it? You don't like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, you mean? No more open world, no more weapon degradation. Oh yeah, the weapon degradation is stupid. But Nintendo's always got to do their own thing, you know what I mean?
Heads up.
Be careful.
Yeah, I wonder. I do feel like getting back to a more contained experience would be wise for them. I'd welcome it.
We won.
I don't see how they can keep making the games bigger. I feel like that would just be kind of ridiculous.
The enemy.
Better be careful.
You know what I would like to see before that? I want to see them remake Zelda 2. I think Zelda 2 would land a lot harder today than it did. It was ahead of its time. I think it was ahead of its time when it came out. Yeah, I agree the games are too big, and Nintendo kind of struggles with...
The enemy.
They can make great stuff, but when it comes to putting, like, content in it, they really struggled. I mean, in Breath of the Wild, yeah, in my opinion anyways, you know, like, all the mini-games were just for, like, little 20 rupees, 50 rupees, you know, it's like, what is this? Or you complete a side quest and you get, like, rock salt. They kind of fixed that in Tears of the Kingdom. They actually put, like, meaningful gear and stuff in that you could find. There was some gear in Breath of the Wild, but not enough. So Nintendo did struggle, I think, in that department with like, oh, we made this really, really big world. Well, what do we put in it? I guess just a bunch of spirit orbs, which essentially were just, what, heart pieces? I mean, you knew what you were finding every time you went into a shrine. It just kind of stunk.
Looks like we won.
Pop on a Link to the Past and do everything in a few hours. Yeah, I find myself, I agree, gravitating towards like smaller, more contained experiences. Because the problem is when you have a game that you can pump 200 hours into, I feel like I just stop playing after a while. You know, I'll put like 60, 70 hours in it, and then I'll just stop. It's just, it's too much.
Better be careful.
But it's probably one of those like mileage may vary kind of things. Like I imagine a lot of people don't care. You know,
We have a full score.
3D remake of Link's Adventure would be good too. Yeah, yep, exactly. They could charge, you know, whatever they charged for the remake of Samus Returns for, and I feel like Samus Returns on 3DS is proof right there that it's time. It's like, guys, just redo Zelda 2. It's a fantastic game. And people would love that crap nowadays. And leave the hard, leave the difficulty in. That stuff slaps now.
Behind me?
Be careful.
All you gotta do is just make it a little less cryptic, you know? Just put in the yellow paint for the people that want it. Where's Riverman? You know, give him a GPS. There he is. And they could even put in some kind of counterattack system, you know, something that set Samus Returns apart. And I think they even refined it more in like Metroid Dread. Just give Link something, parrying, countering, whatever. You could give him like a little bit more variety
I think.
with his sword. Boom, there you go.
Ha! Ha! Air slash.
Air slash. These nasty worm things. Yeah, I ain't paying 70, 80 bucks for games, I agree. And I would buy I don't know. I say that. I would buy a Switch 2 for Zelda 2. I'd have to see. Like you said, if it's done proper, I think I would have to, you know, I'd have to see, but I would very much consider it. Oh, is this a secret room here? Yeah. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's just an intersection. Yeah, back in this one, you can't see the enemies.
Heads up.
Be careful.
They added that in Second Story R. You can see
Yeah.
encounters and avoid them or walk into them. Spells also stop the action. Certain spells, the bigger ones.
Ray!
She's burning through it.
Unexpectedly weak.
So I did like some of the improvements that Second Story R made. Like spells not stopping everything. Oh yeah, look at that. Money! Feather pen. But for the most part, I think I like this original more. I don't know, I'm not... I don't know how I feel completely about Second Story R. I think some of the additions were to the game's detriment. You know, for one, it was stupid easy. Like, the game's already, like, kind of simple. It had, like, the Mario RPG problem, where Mario RPG is not overly difficult. So when they added in the extra mechanics, it just makes it even easier. And I think Mario RPG needed a hard mode. I'm bummed as heck that it didn't get one. It's like, why? It's not a very long game. You could have added a hard mode. Triball. Magic canvas.
Here's the enemy. Better be careful. Heal!
Rin is such a good healer in this one. She's on her game. This was like the best healing AI they had in the entire series. Like, man, you need to be healed. She's on it. And then I feel like they dumbed down the AI in the other ones. Almost probably because they were like, crap, we made Reyna too good. You can't die. And then the other ones, it's like, what's Sophia doing? Oh, she's just standing there. She's like, sorry, I was lost in my own thoughts. And then in the other games, they started to put in like this delay where it's like, yeah, they cast the heal spell, but you have to wait for this like little fairy thing to come down out of the air and touch your character before they're considered healed. And you can die in that, you know, that second or two. Not in this one with the heals like stopping the game. Like the bigger heals will stop
I have no choice. Heads up.
the action, so.
Go!
I love it, their friggin' tongues pop out. Thunder Moth. Did she miss with it?
Fireball!
Shooting star. Are you hurt?
Good.
Man, you burn through your
My
MP.
strength.
Yeah, games cost too much. Now, I don't... Try not to buy too much. It just stinks. And I see some companies are trying to take care of this, like, stop killing games thing. I saw there was, like, some fraudulent complaints made against it. What's the guy's name? Ross? I'm just like, gee whiz, you know, You know, it's funny to me that we used to own our games. And then when everybody started buying stuff digitally, we kind of surrendered that. And now the companies don't want to give it
I
back.
have no choice.
But I don't understand why we tolerate it with video games. I mean, we really shouldn't. Because, I mean, imagine if you bought anything. Right? Because you have these stupid companies. I'm not sure if this is a quote, but I heard it. Might not be a direct quote, but somebody said, oh, we didn't sell you the game, we sold you the experience. And it's like, what? What? Like, can you imagine that with anything else? Like, imagine you bought a car, right? And you drive it for like 2 or 3 years, and then you go to start it one day, and it doesn't start. And you're like, what the hell? And you found out that some company bricked your car because they're like, oh yeah, we're shutting down support for that
I
car.
have no choice.
If you read your contract, we didn't actually sell you the car, we sold you the experience.
Star.
And he'd be like, what the hell? Like, it's just ridiculous. I don't know. I think the solution to me personally, and a lot of people well, first of all, normies, I guess they're called, probably don't think this way. They probably don't think about it at all. The people that buy Madden every year. If you stop buying this stuff, like, completely, Let's say everybody just quit buying video games. This stuff would go away in like less than a year. When all these companies see their profits tanking, trust me, they will trip over themselves to do what they have to do to get you to buy their stuff. They would release physical games again. You would have ownership of it. There wouldn't be some BS end user license agreement that pops up, which I don't even know if you can. I hear mixed things on that it's like, can you even legally enforce that? Because you've already got my money. How can you present me with an agreement after the fact? Because if I disagree, can I refund the game? Am I entitled to my money? Like, I don't know. I've kind of tried to read about it, but I don't know. You say, Firesoul says, I stopped buying a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I sold off some. I think we've talked about this before. I did the same thing. I sold off some of my stuff. And I'm being very selective with the stuff that I buy. Like, I've got Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, the physical copy, pre-ordered. And I will probably be getting the physical copy of Ninja Gaiden 4, and that's it. That's like the rest of my year. Otherwise, I've just been playing old stuff. Tomb Raider 2. I'm playing this. I'll probably be playing Star Ocean 3 at some point. I got my level 1 run that I want to do. Star Ocean 4. I want to review. I want to redo my ranking video that includes the games that I hadn't played before and the Divine Force, because when I made my video, the Divine Force wasn't out. And I have all that stuff already. I don't have any interest in buying things that aren't going to be mine. It's just, it takes the piss out of it for me. You know? I don't know how to word it really. It just, if I don't own it, then I don't want it. No thanks. The only exception I will make is when a digital game is like $1.50. Okay, I'll buy it, because I don't care if you take it away from me. I'm out $1. Whoopee. But I ain't paying full price for something, and I stick to that. I should do a video. One of the videos that I've had an idea rolling around in my head would be to show my Steam library, my Xbox purchase history, and my PlayStation and Nintendo purchase history, because it's going to be hilarious. I'm probably like one of a very few. I could probably name the games that I've bought. I think on Xbox, I bought the Divine Force when it came out. I paid full price for that, because that's just me wanting to support Star Ocean. It didn't get a physical copy on Xbox. And I think I bought Cyberpunk 2077 for like $30 when it was on sale. I think that's it. Any other games that I might have digitally on Xbox, like Lost Odyssey, I got that when it was like 90% off. I bought everything else. Blue Dragon, I think I paid like $3 or $4 for. And PlayStation, I probably don't have any. I don't think I paid for a single
Things will work out.
digital game.
Ray!
It's crazy. Not a full-fledged game anyways, like maybe like a mini, what we used to call them, like arcade, back in like the 360 days, you know, like Xbox Live Arcade.
Looks like we won.
In Steam, I just mostly have all like the stuff that probably everyone has. Like I have the Half-Life games, Half-Life 2, Team Fortress, Opposing Force, Counter-Strike. They're probably freebies, you know? They probably don't even cost money nowadays. And then I have like, I bought the Commander Keen collection on Steam. I think I have, this was before Tomb Raider Remastered. I think I bought Tomb Raider 1, 2, 3, and 4. Probably didn't pay full price for those either. I mean, I don't buy digital stuff. Like, I just... Oh yeah, the orange box. Yeah, that's probably one that I think I have the orange box on 360. I like the orange box. I think I even have it on PS3. That was before trophies were even a thing. Yeah, that's right. That was back when Valve put stuff on PS3. Good lord. I forgot about that. But, I don't know. And if more people were like me... But, the average person, again, probably doesn't care. Probably doesn't know. But more people were like me, we never would have lost ownership to begin with.
Yeah.
But again, I'm
We have a
not
full
the target
floor with
audience.
this.
Games still make stupid money. Even without my participation, you know. People still do live service. COD Modern Warfare 2 was another one. Yeah, it just... Heck, I can remember buying PC games when they would come on like 15 discs. I remember CD keys. Damn. I remember when you used to have to look in like the instruction manual for like, oh, what's word 16 on like page 32 or whatever. You had to do that or you couldn't even like start the game.
Yeah.
They wanted to make sure you had it. Or was that the Amiga? Oh yeah. Oof.
I did it!
Oh yeah, I remember IBM and DOS. Yep. All those old shareware games. That's actually where I got started. I had played some Atari and like in television stuff and probably old crap. I don't even remember what it was even on. But I definitely remember DOS. Oh yeah, the command C. What is it? Duke Nukem was like dn1.exe or something. Yeah, you had to do C. Sam1, I think, was for Secret Agent Man, or whatever it was called. Yeah, I remember C. You had to go into the directories. What CD ... was to go back, close directory. I don't remember. Like, it just... yeah, good old DOS, man. You remember Croz? Gee whiz. That's old, Croz. Return of Croz, Kingdom of Croz. Games came on floppies, and when you put them in, you're just like, oh god, I hope these work. It's a dead end. Is this the wrong place? All I can see is that huge boulder. Don't tell Chris Redfield. It's very strange. According to the map, the treasure room is supposed to be just ahead. Perhaps it's a fake? Oh, she's sweating. That can't be. She's like, I got this on Temu. It's got to be real. Temu maps. You think Tingle made the map? By the way, Raina, sweetheart. She's gonna change the subject. Yes? I see you can cast a recovery spell, am I right? How do you get to do that? Well, I really don't understand it myself. I was able to use it before I understood anything about it. Huh. In the heraldic arts, there is no recovery. Oh, that's right. Why would Claude know that? What a bore. It was such an expensive map. Shall we look for another path? Let's see. Celine, before we do that, can you show me the map? She doesn't just toss it on the floor like she did before. Bonk! Isn't there something small written right about here? Something about a spell? How could he read that? He'd be like, what's this scribble? Well, you're right, Claude, darling. It's faint and hard to read, but there really is something written here. Should we do as it says? I'll try it right away. Open sesame. She accidentally invokes, like, world ending. She summons Meteor. Yeah, I remember shareware games back on PC. That was the only way I was able to play a lot of games. We used to go to a store that had food. It was like cheap, a store that had food. Cheap, like discounted, discontinued food items. I think is where I was trying to go with that. I went to a store that had food, guys. And they would occasionally have this like rack with like PC games on it. Just like 50 cents you could get, you know, some of these games. That's probably where I got like Duke Nukem, and I think we were only ever able to get the first episode of a lot of these games, because the other ones you probably had to mail in, you probably had to buy or like call, and so a lot of times we only had like episode 1 of whatever we were playing. Commander Keen, Duke Nukem, You know, I'm sure there was a bunch more than I remember that had multiple episodes, but yeah, that was it. You know, a lot of times we had the first game and we never got to play anything else. I remember in Cross was different. Like, I think you got the whole game, but after a certain point, they wanted you to pay for it. So in between each level, there was like a long 1 or 2, like 3 minutes that you had to sit there before it would let you play. And every time you failed and you reloaded the level, you had to sit there again and wait. I think it was like 3 minutes. And as kids, we did it because you didn't have a choice. Yeah, that's how I got started. It's probably where I learned how to be patient. Now I'm like too patient. I can wait to see someone and they can forget about me and I don't even care. You know, just like whatever. Oh, we forgot. Whatever, I don't care. Not mad.
Better be careful. I have no choice.
The enemy.
Yeah.
Ray!
Can't wait till I won't get DS. That's right, because I'm on his claw. But yeah, you piece of junk. I love that he calls. Like, you'll fight like flesh, and he's like piece of junk. I think one of these has a boss fight in it. Money. I love that weird star thing in the middle that's like never explained. Ancient writings. You found the Lord of the Rings. I forget, do these ancient writings ever even go anywhere? I know you take it to a linguist, but is it just like, is it dropped? I don't remember. You mean this? What is it really? These are the ancient writings. What? These are the ancient writings. I wonder why he would know that. I can't read this at all. Why would you be able to? It's no good. I can't read it all myself. I can't read it all myself. There's no other way than to go back to the village where I was born and ask an elder there. Or ask a linguistics scholar. Indeed. Oh, no boss? I thought there was a boss in here. Like gargoyles or something? Or I remember another part of the game.
Looks like I must fight.
Little
Things will
carrots.
work out. I think.
Hooray! Yeah, please don't burn through your MP for the inevitable boss fight. I'm probably gonna get my butt stomped. It was kind of tough early on because you don't. He's not listening. Hooray! Unnecessary MP expenditure. Oh, she got one back. Heart barriers acquired. What the heck is that? It's like equipment? Because this would be all my new items, right? It is a book. Mental science. I forget, what does mental science do? Is that for like engineering? Don't remember. Read it. I can't read a book. Let's see what we got here. Need to be able to smack things. I know normally I save my SP, but I'm trying to. I don't want to get my butt stomped. Can't hurt to learn the things that cost 1 at least. I thought there was something in here that you fought. Oh no, the treasure box is empty. Oh, there are. I just remember the little gargoyle butt cheeks. Grok. Oh my god, they said grok? Is that what they said? Before we had grok, we had grok oil. Grog oil?
This is bad. Here's the
These
enemy.
things can slap you pretty hard if I remember
Yeah.
correctly. Hooray!
Air slash.
Blocked it. Oh, that's That's right, they like chomp on you. Like,
Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Ha!
I got one dead.
Yeah! Yeah! Air slash! Ha!
That stinks, because like air slash, they just kind of block.
Ha! Shooting star!
Walk into it. Oh wow, did better than I thought I would do.
We have a full score with
That's a
this.
lot of money. Voice stomp.
Hey!
Hey,
Yes.
love the music. They don't even address it. They're just like, oh, we got attacked. Oh well. That's it. I love that the shiny star in the middle, they never like, oh, what's that? Is that like a source of power? No. Got the ancient writings. Let's get out of here.
What? When did they?
Yeah, I used to play the crap out of this game. Man, I probably burnt up way too much of my time playing this. I need to play the Divine Force again. I beat that twice. when it came out, and I didn't touch it since. I just played it too much, and it was like, I need a break. But I hope we get more Star Ocean. I know Squeenix is in. Actually, I think Tri-Ace as well is like not doing the best. At least, you know, from what I heard, like maybe a year or longer ago. But I know Square Enix never seems like it's in a great position. But hopefully, Star Ocean continues. It's always the things you love that get the block, so. Never can tell. You'll be like, I love this. Great, we're not going to make it anymore. Oh. Thanks.
Looks like we won.
I still wish we had gotten the original. You know, that always, like, bums me out. To me, First Departure doesn't count. It's not the original. It's a remake.
Here's the enemy.
The original has its own
Thing.
everything. Completely different game on a completely different platform.
Yeah. Unexpectedly reached.
I did it.
Dump it on my SNES Mini and play. It's like, stop fighting it. Stop waiting like an idiot. Wow, I never went down this way. I thought I got this. Oh, I was thinking about a different giant skeleton. I love the giant skeletons that like they never address. They're never like, what is
Here's
this?
the enemy.
Things will work out. I think.
So I know it's freaking random. I don't know why giant skeletons remind me. Maybe because giant debt, but see everybody's freaking out now that
You're too easy.
student loan. Actually, student loans are just going to start accruing interest. I don't think most people are going to have anything due until, what, 2027 or something like that. It's just interest is resuming. You see all these people freaking out that they're like, oh my god, they're going to garnish my wages. And I'm like, they're only going to garnish anything if you've defaulted. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on, but I see a lot of that stuff. There's all kinds of, like, compilations online of, like, people freaking out. It's just like, well, if you work with whatever your loan servicer is, you can avoid default. Like, if you can't make your payments or you're unemployed or experiencing some kind of hardship, I mean, like, gee whiz, like, there are options for that. They're not gonna like come right into your life and like take everything that you own. The key to avoiding that, though, is kind of detoured into a financial advice segment, is don't let it get to default to begin with. Like, that's the secret. You know, if you're getting like phone calls and emails and mail that says like, hey, you know, you gotta pay something or contact us, do it. Like, I feel like a lot of these people have probably just ignored that because they're like, I ain't repaying this. What are they gonna do? I say a lot of that too. You know, it's months ago, but you see a lot of people that are like, I ain't repaying this. And I'm like, oh, you will. It'll get there. This is the government. What did you think they were gonna do? Oh no, people said they're not gonna repay their loans. Well, I guess that's it. No, it's just, you know, and it is what it is. Like, I feel like it's a... I do agree with people that these student loan things in general are kind of predatory. You know, like, looking back on it, it amazes me that I could go to a bank you know, and be like, hi, I want to take out like a $2,000 loan. And they'll go, okay, we need to see 7 years worth of stable income. You have to make at least $60,000 a year in that time frame. You need to put up a house as collateral, 7 vehicles as collateral. You need both your parents to co-sign. And I'm just like, what? But then you can go get on the hook for tens of thousands of dollars in student loan debt, and it's too easy to get. It's too easy. Like, looking back on it in hindsight, I feel like a good idea would have been to get kids to pay, I would say, for at least like 6 months of consecutive payments based on what a 4-year degree would look like, right? They have to provide proof of employment, work, make these payments for 6 months to give kids an idea of, okay, you just did this for 6 months. That's what it's going to be like for maybe 20 years. Who knows? It depends on how long you go to school. You know, to give kids an idea of like the commitment that they're making. You know, you can't pay it all at once, so you can't get out of it by your parents just saying, oh, we'll pay it for you. You know, you got to learn something, because I feel like, I don't know, it's probably hard for kids to imagine, especially these freaking people that have like $100,000 in loans for like whatever medical school or wherever they went. Like, good Lord. You say don't file or pay taxes, that's the secret. Yeah, I guess. Right? I guess if you don't pay taxes, you don't file, they can't find you. But I love some of these like TikTok compilations, right? Because they're like, what was it? Some people were like, I don't even use the degree. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, in that case, debt forgiven, I guess, right? Like, what a dumb thing to say. That's like saying, yes, I know I took out a $20,000 loan to get a car, but I mean, I don't even use the car anymore. I don't even have it. Like, it doesn't matter. You still got to pay. All right, we're going to take Celine with us. I just love that. I don't even use the degree. Okay. Debt forgiven then. IQ level 1 million. Yeah, there are a lot of people freaking out over that stuff. It's just, they're going to garnish my wages. Well, you defaulted. And default's not what you want, because then the thing that kind of makes no sense to me is you don't make the monthly payments, which could be 0 or near 0, right? And then you default. So now you owe the whole thing. It's like, well, wait a minute. I didn't have the money for the monthly payments, so where am I going to get the money for the whole thing? It's kind of weird that it works that way, but that's how it works. You want to avoid that, because once you're in default, it's hard to get, what is this, out of. Oh wow. So just don't let it get bad, you blame boomers. Yeah, I guess everybody's got their own, you know. I don't really lay it at the feet of boomer. I feel like each generation's gonna have its crap, you know what I mean? Like, we're messing up right now.
Be careful.
That I feel like the next generation of people is gonna blame us for. I don't know.
Ha! 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 Air slash! Yeah! Unexpectedly weak! My strength!
I just feel like we don't teach kids how to be responsible anymore. Like, there's so much that I'm kind of amazed that isn't taught in school. Like, when I was in high school, I don't even remember anybody teaching me, like, about taxes and how to get, you know, how to apply for a job and like how to open a bank account and do all this like really important stuff. Instead, they're like, why don't you play SimCity? Jason said, truth, I made bad financial decisions in my youth. It took a while to undo that. Fortunately, I just ignored my credit score for a while and it got much better. Yeah, like, I've got a plan, you know, like to Jason's point, like I did the same thing. One of the things I wish I could go back and slap the crap out of myself for doing is buying cars. Like, first car I bought, I paid it off. I had it less than a year. I got T-boned and I lost it. What I wish I could go back and do and smack the shit out of myself is take that insurance check and just go and buy a piece of crap used car, whatever I could get for that money. Buy it, boom, no car payment again. No, what do? I went back and got another car. Now I got 6 years freaking payments again. It's like, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I have ADHD, so I probably struggle with like impulsivity. Or I couldn't look down the freaking road to save my life.
I'm coming.
And then when I lost my last car, 2016 Focus, which the motor just died in that.
We have a full score with this.
I wasn't in a great financial position to get it fixed. I had just finished college, had no money. What I would do now if that happened was let it sit, buy a secondhand motor, slap it in there, get it roadworthy, and then get it the hell out of my life. But it happened right at like a very terrible time. So I had to get rid of it. And the thing is, but now I've learned that lesson at 40. I finally learned it the hard way. So it's like I'm getting out from underneath one of these damn cars next year. And then I can focus and in 3 to 5 years get this like student loan shit out of my life. But it's like these kids freaking out, you know, or like, it's like you did this to yourselves. It's like losing weight. Everybody can see where they want to be. But, you know, you can't just teleport there. You got to put in some work, you know. That's awesome. It's okay. We still love them. Let a girlfriend use a credit card in my name. Broke up with her and thought, I'm not paying that. Turns out that's not how it works. Yeah, right? It's... Well, I mean, I don't think it's because he's a boomer. I think it's just because... I don't know. I'm sure a lot of moms and dads taught their kids. Mine, I honestly don't really... I've been thinking about this recently. Like, my mom was like a good mom, and I don't know, my dad, he was there. But I never got to like ask. It's like, did you guys really have a plan when you had kids? Like, what was the plan? Because my parents never, like, because I've been thinking about it. And it's like when my kids want to drive, you know, maybe I'll try to set them up with like a used car. It'll be like, hey, you get a job, you work, you save, you get half. I'll pay the other half. Like there's ways to like teach your kids to be responsible. My parents, I don't know, it just kind of seemed, but then I was the middle kid. So by then it was probably like, hey, we don't want to do this freaking crap. I really don't know. You know, I never asked. I'm owed an explanation. But I feel like every generation has good parents and bad ones. I'm not one of those people that like lays everything at like the feet of boomers, just because I feel like every generation there's a norm. There's like a way everybody, if anything, I think it's just the people in charge of all the money have messed everything up. Because to me, I feel like it's real simple. You can distill it down to like credit. I think credit is one of like the worst things that was ever invented. Concepts, but because you can charge people whatever you want. You know?
Looks like we won.
And we've seen that throughout history. Like you just look at any time, like even like with the steel industry, you know, it's like, okay, you work, and then there's, what do they call it, like consignment stores or whatever, where it's like, oh, great news, guys, you can buy the things that you want here. We're providing that to you, the worker. This is great. Oh, but you can't pay cash, though. It has to be like a percentage of your wages. Oh, so you're just screwing us over. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. What's up, Mike? So I feel like there's an ebb and a flow to things. You know, it's almost like there's one generation that builds. There's like generations that build. There's generations that fight. There's generations that don't understand any of the hardship. And so they kind of, in a way, destroy things. They give things away because they don't understand. And then I feel like the cycle repeats. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm naive, but I don't really blame. I feel like blaming people doesn't really do anything. Say, weren't we heading towards Click? Yeah, but I wanted to stop here. That's right. I'm stupid. I'm sure that Click is much further north. She's like, you're dumb. But then I'm not from this freaking world, so... Hey, Mike's up. Love the music. Yeah, I agree. We can live in denial like the boomers or come to terms with the fact that they screwed the pooch hard. I don't know. To me, it's not denial. I just don't... I don't know. I don't see what good comes from blaming anyone. You know? Because I'm sure if I rewind and go all the way back to, you know, when my parents were like 20... They probably had no idea. You know what I mean? They were just living however you lived at the time. You know, much the same way that people are screwing things up right now. There are people fighting real hard for things right now that in 50 years or 60 years we'll blame them for, and they're just gonna go, I don't know any better. I thought I was doing the right thing. Yeah, but what ruined, if you ask me, what ruined things being was markedly better. I don't know. Every generation has its like problems. Like you don't even have to go back very far to find people that didn't even have like running water and electricity. Like just like the 70s, it was pretty commonplace. So I feel like there's always ups and downs. And true, like when my grandparents were alive, my grandfather was able to not only work, but he was able to build a house. And my grandmother didn't have to do anything. She didn't have to work at all. You know, and I think he worked for General Electric, and he was able to do all of that on one salary. But I think the problem has been, and I'm not an expert or anything, but as the world gets smaller,
Oh, here's the enemy.
and it gets more interconnected, everything becomes more immediate. Whereas you don't need long spans of time anymore for things to change. They now change very quickly. Like, just look at like what COVID did. You know, so I always tell people, my rent before COVID was $550 for a 2-bedroom apartment. That will cost you, in my area, over $1,000, probably like $1,300 now. Because what happens is now you've got all these portfolio bros, I call them, and like investors. And so now what happened was COVID came along, everybody had this money. It wasn't free money, but everybody had this money, this unemployment money. So people are like, man, let's buy a house. Like, let's do all this stuff. And so everybody saw that, so then they jacked up prices on everything because they wanted to get that piece of the pie. And now we're just, you know, it's like gas, right? When it goes up, it's immediate. When it comes down, it takes forever. And I feel like now everything is just way more expensive because of greed. It's not like supply dried up. Oh man, there's no homes. No, there's homes everywhere. It's just you go to a bank to try to buy one, they're going to tell you can't afford it. Because credit, you don't have the keys to get in the game. I don't really think it's boomers that caused... I feel like you can blame anyone. You know what I mean? It's... If we went back, you know, and we got to live during the age of our grandparents and parents, we probably would have behaved exactly the
We
same.
have a full score with this.
They pulled the ladders up. Well, the problem with the pulling the ladder up, though, is I feel like everyone would have that kind of a reaction, because when there's always somebody that's going to want to take something from you. And like, I'm trying to think, I know I read something a number of years ago. I don't remember if it was about farmers. It might have had something to do with like generational wealth, that there's people like, oh, this should be taken and given. And it's like, well, wait a minute. I just feel like it's a normal human reaction.
Heads up.
Things will work out, I think. Ha! Ta! Da! We have a full...
They'll be better off than them if they did even remotely close to good. I don't know. I think there are plenty of people that are way worse these days. Like these days you have corporations buying up properties, renting them in perpetuity. I don't know. I just think you get different kinds of bad. There's always going to be crap, you know. Because I feel like, I remember my mom buying a house. You know, she got her house for like $40,000 or something like that. And then every year someone's telling her that it's worth more money. Someone just arbitrarily decides that. So the problem is, you know, yeah, my mom kind of did have to try to fight to keep what was hers after a while. Because you've always got somebody sniffing around, trying to figure out how they can take it from you, you know? And it's just like, homes shouldn't work that way. I don't know how to fix it, but it shouldn't work that way. But I'm not an economist, so I don't know. I just think it's greed. I feel like people work and they generate so much money. Like, people work all the time. And it all goes to the people that aren't doing the work, because the whole thing is one big game to generate money and have it siphoned off and go to the people that... It's like passive income. Everybody has like an obsession now with passive income. And the more people that have access to it, the more regulated and restricted it's got to be for like a certain group of people. Because if everybody could play the game, well then it's diluted, right? It doesn't have... That's why everything is 10 times more expensive than it used to be, because... Cross Castle, the king will give you an audience if you register at the reception desk. Yeah, we did that already. I forget, do I want to do a private action here? To see somebody? Taste. What do you call this kind of food anyway? It's a crepe. I can't tell you if it's delicious or disgusting. That's weird. That's an interesting food review. I don't know if it's good or bad. Let me go out and do a private action here. I don't remember. There's something... Is this the town that gets demolished? Darlings, I think I'll take a stroll to the port. Eternal Spheres plus Slayer's Ring. I missed that, Mike. Yeah, that's going to make a lot of noise. What did they change the name of that weapon to in the new one? Isn't it like Aurora Blade or something? It's not Eternal Sphere anymore, I don't think. I always thought it was like a weird name for a sword, but not a bad name. Yeah, is this what I want? Philia, listen everyone, leave the town now, the wind of destruction will come. Actually, it's going to be the water of destruction, you know what I'm saying? What is this all about? Some kind of commotion over there. Someone was yelling in a most unpleasant way. She was saying that Click was about to be destroyed, and that we should all escape as soon as we could. Nonsense, utter nonsense. There's still time, hurry and escape. If you do not go now, it will be too late. Please, believe me, please. Nothing like that will ever happen. Poor woman, maybe she's mentally ill. Private action to see Philia do her quest here before the town destroys. Do her quest? There's a quest for that? Just beat the mouse bomb boss in Mario 2. Oh, what was his name? Is that Mauser? Oh yeah, and they renamed Eternal Sphere Eterna. Okay. Please believe me. Is that it? What if the prophecy is true? If it is, we're in trouble. Big trubs. She was insane. She must have been... Darlings. Wait. She was insane. Oh, she must have been, darlings. An entire city perish? Indeed. I watched a weird video on YouTube. I didn't watch it. I listened to it at work. I listen to a lot of weird videos at work of a little mentally ill woman defecating in a parking lot and the cops have to show up and deal with it. And I'm just like, man, oh, that must suck when there's like an hour left to your shift, and then you hear it over the radio. You got to go investigate a poop. I couldn't do it. And I'm always shocked when it's like women that do that sort of thing. Like, that's like weird behavior you would expect from a guy. You know, dropping his trousers and leaving a surprise out in a parking lot for people. I was like, is a woman? Really? She must be crazy then, because that doesn't happen. Alright, so that's probably it, right? Just see her in here and... back in the town. I forget, are there any skills to buy here, or is it the ones I've already got? Isn't there something I want to get here that's important? Is it like a musical instrument or something? Harmonica, maybe? Man, I got the money. No, you see her again in Private Action at MG. Is she the one that takes the limiter off? Is that the... It's like, what the frick is the bad guy's name? Is that his sister or something? And if you don't do this Private Action, you can't take the limiter off. Is that... Am I remembering that right? I never did that in, Second Story R. Can't poop on the street if you had good parents. Oh, that's true. You know what I learned in the video, though? And this could vary from, like, state to state and maybe even, like, cities. The cops are like, well, it's not illegal to defecate in public. It's just considered littering. It's only illegal if someone sees your bits. Then it's indecent exposure. And I'm like, what? Like, I don't think I ever thought of it that way. I always just thought you would be in trouble. And it's like, it's considered littering? Like, it's considered shittering. Like, I don't know. That was just weird to me. I'm like, okay. Okay, she removed the boss of the game's limiter. Okay, I remember that. I remember we had all kinds of tricks for beating him once he was all powered up. Like when he used Earthquake, we would use Head Splitter or Helm Splitter or whatever it was. So Claude would be in the air and like everybody would die except him. We had all these like weird little tricks. Because I think you could probably outfit yourself to where like the rest of the spells, they either like wouldn't kill you. I don't have Combat 1, do I? Or they would heal you, maybe? I don't remember. I just remember you had like so much guts at the end that Claude was like so hard to kill. Why, when I was younger... Darling, you're beautiful. Wow, she's standing way far away from him. Like, look at this. You could stand in between. It's like, darling, you're beautiful. Claude's like, yeah, I know, baby. How romantic. I'm just gonna stand here by your girl. Mike says you could never beat him with the limiter off on Universe. I don't even remember, truth be told. If I did it, I don't remember at all. You know what I could never do? Get voice 8 for Claude or whatever that was. I remember you had it, Mike. I think I mentioned that earlier in the stream. I remember you got it, and then you were starting a new game or something, and you saved over a file, and it was that file that had it. Hey, you kids, play somewhere else. Cheapskate. We can play here too, you know. Play here too. Who else is playing there? Fast! Take your carcass where it be safer, ye swab. Out of me way. Okay. I'm worried about leaving on this boat. Hello, Capitan. Squeeze me. You want to ship with us? You'll be needing a passport then. It's okay, I got my real ID right here. Passport? You mean this? This is an assport. Oh, sorry. My bad. Why, you have one! That's a surprise. Why, yes, we received it from the king himself. I didn't take you for persons of such a rank. When does the ship leave? As soon as we get her loaded. Then that'll be soon, I suppose. Well, we only got one guy working, so it's going to take a while. Soon, perhaps not as soon as you would like. Why not take in the sights while you're waiting? Scribbles. She's mad about that. I see. Accidentally saving over a key file is very defeating feeling. Right? Especially back... At least this game gives you the yes or no choice, and it starts on no. How about old games where, like, as soon as you hit the button, it saves? There's no confirmation. It's just like, blip. I think Mystic Quest is one of those, right? You just hit save and boom, it's done. Data corrupted, deleting file. I think you steal from someone here before it gets destroyed. Oh yeah, I can't steal yet. You still never got it again. I wonder what you have to do to get it. I never, like, researched it very heavily. Let's rest on one of those benches. Wow, my cat is snoring. Holy moly. Oh, there goes that little kid that steals our money. Dude, that fall animation is wild. Hey! At least he didn't steal my party members. They were safe in my pockets. Goodness, what a start. Are you alright, Claude, darling? Yeah, I'm okay. Kids these days just run right past without thinking. Alright, it's alright. I really didn't have much money anyways. I mean, I spent it all. I just let him go. What's wrong, Claude? My Ridge wallet. It's gone. That was a sponsorship deal. I got that for free. What? Oh no, darling. But you're a broke loser, so it's okay. Must have been that kid. But we don't know that. Maybe it was left somewhere. If it was that boy, he'll have to be punished. We'll have to look for him and find out. What did he look like? He was a boy. Dude, Claude ate pavement. He went down. I couldn't see. I was in your pockets. He was small, I think, with blue hair? Yeah, that seems right. Let's look for him throughout the town. I saved over my Final Fantasy VII bio. Oh. I also mistakenly beat Final Fantasy VII? What does that mean? How do you mistakenly beat... You beat it by accident? Yeah, I remember back when we used to have to share memory cards and stuff. Siblings would always save over your friggin' save data. You go to play the game and you're like, what the hell? They would claim it was an accident. But it's like, I was further than you, you know. There's no kid like that in the house on the hill there. Really? I thought the kid came from money, didn't he? I thought it was just another round of Jenova fights like earlier. Oh, okay. Yes! Once Sephiroth came, I knew I effed up. You're like, hold up, Sephiroth. Wait. We give the young master enough allowance to purchase whatever he needs. He would never do such a thing. Lady of the house. My boy, how dare you? Why, he's heir to one of the largest fortunes in town. Get out, peasant. Where you at, boy? I freaking love the Jenova music. Yeah, I used to record that on cassette tape. Jenova music was boss. Yeah, speaking of cassette tapes, it sounds like everybody's battle dialogue in this was recorded. Kettle usually plays by himself over near the old warehouse. Hey, isn't that Kettle who's always playing by himself? At least he didn't say playing with himself. That would have been bad. Oh, he's got another worker. Let's go look for this stupid kid. Get our friggin' wallet back. Where you at, boy? Where's my money? I need that money. I really do need that money. I think a child like that lives at the entrance to town. I will add this to the tips goal. There he is. Come here, Phil. think he's doing? Counting the pennies I had in my wallet? Dude, he just pokes him. Aha! Now I've got you. Kid craps himself. Hey, let me go, let me go. I'll let you go if you give us back that wallet you stole from us. I don't know anything about any wallet. Let me go. Oh, really? You wouldn't be lying now, would you? Claude, let me. No, let me hit him with Ripper Blast. That'll show him. If you don't know anything about it, then it's okay. But if you do, we want you to tell us. You know why? Because we're on a journey, and we have to have money to keep traveling. So, have you seen our wallet? Our communal wallet? You mean you can travel with only that much? He messed up. He knew I was a brokey. I knew it! I love it. He's got... Claude's gonna get him. Claude, you're scaring him. Good. Put the fear of God in him. We won't be angry, okay? Where is it? Why did you want to steal money like that? To get girls. Was there something you wanted to buy? Well, so something they always buy it for me. Eh? Well then, why did you do it? Because I wanted to surprise everybody. Surprise? I wanted them to know that I wasn't just a rich kid that couldn't do anything. I'm like a seaman, I can do anything. And so you decided to steal our money, huh? Well, everybody calls me a rich kid, and they won't play with me. Oh boy, so that's why. Well, what do we do with the little boy? I mean, that's not really us up for debate, right? First, we'll get our money back. There you go, I spent it all on Skittles. Hit the lying thief with Mirror Slice. Yeah, Mirror Slice! Alright, now what? Bonk! Light bulb. I know, we'll let you go if you promise to take us on a tour of Click. Wow, that's a lame suggestion. I'm surprised Raina didn't come up with that. Really? We've never been here before, so it would be perfect if we could get someone who lives here to show us around, right? That's a wonderful idea, Claude. Celine's not convinced. Sounds a bit too easy to me. Can I use Firebolt on him? So I get to give you a tour? Is that okay? Yeah. Can I? I want to. My name is Raina. What's yours? Kettle. And I'm Celine. Charmed, I'm sure. Can I hit him with Thunderbolt? And my name is Claude. Pleased to meet you, Kettle. Thanks for stealing my wallet. Alright, let's begin our tour then. Okay, I can do it. No one else can do it. I'm the best. He teaches me Jet Shot. Can you imagine that little kid doing that? Let's go see what we got. I think he just pops out at random places, right? He's like, this is the ice cream place. Oh, excuse me. Huh? Did you feel an earthquake? No, not me. Hey, Claude. What, Kettle? This is the Fountain Plaza. Did you know? Pretend not to know. Really? But, can I tell you something? The Fountain Plaza is where anyone can be, and there are restaurants and, clothing stores and lots of other stores, too. Is that so? Is this where you play with your friends? Ooh, touchy subject. Well... Yeah, I showed you something, so now you have to take me somewhere, okay? That wasn't part of the deal. Pray do not alter it further. Alright, let's get him a crepe. How about some crepes? Here, kid, eat crepe. Claude, let's have some crepes, okay? Sure. That's more like it. I don't have any money, but whatever. I'll buy it. Don't worry, kids are supposed to eat a lot to grow strong, right? Not crepes. Thank you, Claude. Claude's a lousy role model. Munch, munch. Gee, this is good. Okay. Want to buy a sweet, delicious crepe? Isn't this the guy who's like afterward? He's like, my crepes! Haven't played with the kids yet. Hello, Kettle. Oh, did you need to pop in disc 2 to get to cross? No, I didn't actually. This worked. But I'm keeping my fingers crossed after Tomb Raider, where the disc looks fine, but it froze and stuff. We'll see, I guess. I can't believe like the whole game is on both discs, or it's like it loads it into, I don't know how much it can hold in memory, but it's like just the CG scenes you gotta watch out for. Like you can't have the wrong disc in when you get to one of those. You have that copy, the one that looks fine, but disc 1 doesn't work near cross. I wonder what it's trying to load that it can't. And we figured that out completely by accident. Hey kids, why don't you play with Kettle? Kettle? I don't want to play with a rich kid. Uh-oh. Claude's getting mad. There's no reason not to play with someone. But Ma told me, don't play with rich kids. That's just what she said. Well, your Ma's a B-word. That's right. That's what my mother said too. She's just a jealous hoe. What does being rich have to do with playing? Now even Raina's getting mad. Kettle has always wanted to play with you. Isn't that more important? Huh. Kettle, do you really want to play with us? Yes. Okay, then let's play. You know what? I kind of wanted to play with you before anyway. Me too. I wanted to see what you were good at. And stealing. He's okay at that. Then that's it. Off you go, Kettle. Wow, he's just trying to offload him onto these kids. What about you? Don't worry about us. Besides, we're leaving on a ship. Thank you. Hey, Kettle, come on. Over here. Alright. Kid offloaded. Baggage is gone. The ball and chain, the dead weight. That's the way kids should be, playing together. You have a kind heart, Claude. Yes, I'm beginning to see you in a different light. Oh, come on. Say, what should we be doing now? Shall we go? Let's go. This guy's mad. I love it. The little brats are always playing around here. The pests. Oh, it's you. We're about to leave, you know. Really? Hey, and we're sorry to have kept you waiting so long. Kept you waiting, huh? But there is still some cargo to be loaded, so I suggest you check your baggage and make any last-minute purchases you may need. Go get some crepes. Thank you, El Capitano. Let's go this way. Like a little last-minute crepe. Uh-oh. There's that last-minute crepe. Bubbling up. Is that an earthquake? There it is again. Ooh, it's getting intense. Somebody help! Hey! You better get out of here. Wheeze wheeze. Oh, I don't think the old people make it. Man, it's so cool to be playing this with that like 8BitDo adapter thing, the wireless adapter for my PS2 that I can use a DualShock 4 and the vibration thing works. It's pretty cool. Look at this. This still looks good, if you ask me. Like, this is pretty insane for a PlayStation game. And that cable I got, I don't know how it transfers through to the stream, but like I think this game looks pretty good. My crepe stand, my skateboard. All my mates are dead, only I survived. Wow. Because he wasn't working. Captain, glad to see you survived. But some miracle. All the lads are gone except for him. How strange it was. First an unnatural wind, and then the earth began to groan. What do you plan to do now? Well, with no ship, there's nothing I can do. In your case, though, there's still a way to make the crossing to L. How? Swim! First of all, I'd best give you back your passport. Passport acquired. Speaking of swimming in the water, I was listening to that. Is it Amy Bradley, the girl that went missing on the cruise ship, like back in, what was it, like the 90s? And you hear some of the like dumbest crap that people say about, oh, well, if she fell off the boat and into the water why didn't she just swim? And I'm like, didn't she fall like almost 100 feet? Like, if she did, you know, and you slam into the water. Like, yeah, no big deal. I'll just swim. I got this. I don't know. That's why I love internet, like, armchair sleuth, whatever they think they are. Like, ooh, let's talk about this and solve it. I think she grew wings and flew away. Use this password from the King of Cross to cross over to LaCour. Then, if you can obtain permission from the King of LaCour, you should be able to request a ship to make the cross to El. Wow, that's the LaCour continent. It is a long way around, but take your time and you'll get there. First, you'll need to travel to the eastern end of the continent and get to the port of Hurley? Hurl? You'll be able to leave for LaCour from there. Hurley the love bug. But it's quite a distance, and you won't be able to get any provisions here in Click now, so you should stop off in the village of Mars on the way to get ready for your journey. This is a mouthful. Are even of these friggin' locations even the same in Second Story R? I don't remember Click being the name of this town. Mars. But even after something like this happens, you still want to go to L? Some people never learn. Dude. I'm trying to save the world, broski. I don't have a choice. Hero's burden. What is that? It's Rita casting Tidal Wave. Blah, blah, blah. Tidal Wave. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Super Mario Sunshine time. Problem with leaks. Everyone's insurance providers will be texting them, sorry, your policy's canceled. Where are you, my darling? Oh, the old man didn't make it. That's so sad. Kettle, you're alright. Claude. How about your friends? Well, I found one, but I couldn't find another. Oh. Ew. That's not good. Was your mother alright? Milady had left Click before the earthquake, so she's probably safe. That's a relief. Claude? What, Kettle? I'm glad that you were safe. Yeah, I'm glad you were safe too. I think I got my wallet. A big wave came all of a sudden and washed everything away. No kidding. With the tsunami after that earthquake, Click is done for. You think? Don't you think that earthquake had vertical shock? Goodness gracious, saints preserve us. Why did this have to happen? I don't know. Cafe owner. My place is gone. Girl? That's a girl. All my prized possessions were washed away. Well, at least I was able to save my prized collection of Minato Sensei's books. Great. I'll be showing my way out here. Save after that disaster. Let's go to Mars. Yeah, the world map looks so freaking different in this one. I do miss the fishing. I did like that addition.
There's the enemy.
We can win this. Ha!
Oh.
Ta! Unexpectedly weak.
I think what you can miss here is just the item you steal from Philia. Oh, is it anything, like, worth having? I don't even remember what you steal. Or how you even do it. Like, where the heck do you go to get the... Don't you need an item? Like Magician's Glove or Thieves' Glove or something like that. You definitely need a skill, right? To pickpocket. I don't even remember. Like...
There's the enemy.
We can win this.
Air slash!
Fireball!
I missed the proficiencies. I don't know what Star Ocean it was, but I'm disappointed they stopped that. Like, the more you use something, the more powerful it gets, and eventually it looks different. Like, that was just like a nice little thing
Looks like we won.
the games had, and they stopped. Have to remember boomers didn't even have internet. Yeah, well, here's what they learned from their school and parents. Yeah, that's... What do you mean, Jason, like in regards to what we were talking about before?
There's the enemy.
There's the enemy.
Work out somehow.
Air slash through a rock.
Fireball!
I got no MP left.
Unexpectedly weak.
We forgot how far we've come, Mrs. Damn. 16. Yeah, that makes me think of like World War II. You know, a lot of those guys lied about how old they were. Some were probably, what, 16, 17 years old. Can you imagine? No, nobody alive today can imagine. I don't know. Man, mines. It's hard to believe that it wasn't even that long ago people worked in mines. Like, people still do today. Just, you know, it's still a thing. Old Mrs. Roof. Like, I know life is like, it's tough, you know, but I also think that it's easier in a lot of ways. A gang of bandits has taken the children hostage and is holed up in the Heraldry Forest. Oh, whoops. I walked into the house with a cutscene. I don't know why I thought this house was like further into town. Celine's mother, Labe? Mother, what is going on? Is that your mother, Celine? Yes, this is my hometown. So, Celine, you're from Mars. Anyway, come over here and sit down. I love how Diaz is just standing in the chair. He's like, piece of junk. Oh, everybody does, I guess. See, they masked that in the old days by having them sit on the far side of the table, but guess it ain't happening now. This is the worst incident to ever happen in the history of Mars. Mr. Eller, sir, we still don't know everything about this incident. Would you please give us the details? Every freaking person that walks into this town hall asks that. He's like, oh, here we go again. Celine's father, Eglas. Let me tell you. Father. It all started yesterday evening. All of the children, who should have been in the village, vanished without a trace. Just as we were about to begin a hasty search, he brought back a terrible message from the Heraldry Forest. He? This guy? Master of Heraldry. At that time, I'd been training in the Heraldry Forest, and suddenly a bandit appeared right in front of me. I was on my guard, but the bandit made the following announcement and disappeared. Isn't he the bad guy? Our boss has the children of your village. If you want them back, you must get together 500,000 full and the Book of Secret Seals. What is the Book of Secret Seals? And I love that Diaz just sits there the whole time. We cannot discuss everything. It is one of the books of legendary heraldry arts that we do not allow to leave the village. Oh, but you can take it into the forest. We were terribly shocked when we heard that. We were shocked not only by the fact that our children were kidnapped, but that the bandits had entered the Herald... Can you stop saying the forest? Invincible God before the Tournament of Arms, winning against Diaz at the end. Story still makes you lose. Gotta love that crap in these old games. Hidden holy crests have been carved in order to prevent evil from entering the Heraldry Forest. Heraldry Forest? But what if they came in and they were good, and then they were already here and they did the bad thing? The ability to breach the enchantment can only mean that the enemy is a formidable user of heraldry. So are the children safe? According to a second messenger, the bandits are holed up with the children in the depths of the forest. I'm done saying that word, and have no intention of moving until we meet their demands. We know nothing further. The forest is the place for the training of masters of... Oh my God. How many times are they going to say that? It could also become a natural fortress, depending on how it is used. Yeah, if you don't have mud boots, you're screwed. Even then, several of us should be sufficient to defeat an enemy such as these bandits. However, considering the risk to the lives of the children, we cannot interfere any more than necessary. Even though the enemies may be mere bandits, they were powerful enough to break the enchantment of the forest. Even a victory would be meaningless if the children are not safe. Well, then there's nothing we can do. We give up. But we could not just stand around with our hands in our pockets. As a result of our investigation, we found the bandits' hideout. Now we just have to rescue the children. That's great! Yes, but as I mentioned before, we were a bit anxious with us alone. Then, by chance, we met a master swordsman who was passing through the village and asked him for his assistance. But he's an a-hole. Yes. Chaos Sword. Reina? So, Reina, you know of Mr. Diaz? Yes, we are from the same village. Will you ask Diaz for help? Yes, Mr. Diaz is such a master swordsman that there's no swordsman who does not know his name. Well, then, he will have no trouble defeating those men. After all, Diaz is a stronger swordsman than anyone. Claude's like, So, Father, did you give Diaz your okay? Saying that it would be a good warm-up for the LaCour Tournament of Arms, he accepted. Man, what a Chad! I was opposed, rather than hiring such a person of unknown repute. I would rather we step into the forest ourselves. We'd never do anything like that. I can vouch for both his character and his skill with the sword. My dear, even if you should vouch for him. Well, this is also the problem of our village. We may be irresponsible for hiring a swordsman who's merely passing through. He's about ready to lose his cool, guys. If that is so, Father, then I know the best method of solving our problem. Why don't you leave the task of defeating the bandits to us? Selena, are you serious? Of course, this is the time... Wait, this is the time we can clearly demonstrate the results of our training. It doesn't matter to me, but if you're giving me the boot, I'll just leave the village. But if you fail because of this arrogant woman, don't come running to me. Man, he's a Chad. I cannot believe the rudeness of this man. You're the one who's being rude. You come in the middle of everything and screw up the operation. I'll have no more of this. I'm going back to the inn. What a Chad. What a Chad lad. Look at the swagger. He's like, watch it leave. Watch it go. She's still pissed. Father, you're really going to hire that suspicious-looking swordsman? They're just a gang of bandits, so we'll easily crush them. Well, that's what they say, but Celine. Right. Diaz. I love this town. Reina went to Diaz's place and hasn't come back. Uh-oh. What if she really plans to go by herself? Maybe she really does. She must really have confidence in her own skills. I can't believe that elder. He still wants to hire that man. Go away, you horrid man. Claude, let's show off a little. Ooh. What do you mean? Well, alright. You sound like you have no enthusiasm, and I had already persuaded Father. Here she comes. You're too late. Did that man do something to you? Jesus. I know that this is sudden, but I have a request. I want you to get him to join us. What do you mean by that? I asked Diaz, and then he promised that he would fight together with us. Well then, since it's a request from his cute girlfriend, he is certain to agree. It's not like that. His skills as a swordsman are top rank. He would be a great help to us. What should we do, Claude? Claude's getting butthurt. He said that he could do it by himself. If that's so, there's no need to go with him. You're terrible. Why do you say that? I'm not lying, and we have no need for that man. Oof! Okay, then I will go with Diaz. Reyna. I love him. Claude may not need him, but I need Diaz. Zoom. There she goes. Yep, Giveaway is my favorite town. Love the music there. I guess it can't be helped. Tomorrow is D-Day, Diaz Day. So let's quickly put together our equipment and return to the Elder's house. Is there no need for me? Dude, he's like taking this like a child. Please be good to us. Tomorrow is D-Day. Why are they calling it that? Diaz Day. Or Dude Day, because two dudes competing for Reyna's grocery store golden spoon. How about some fresh produce? I don't think I have any money, lady. No, I am broke. Broke. Please come again. She's like cheap. Door-to-door Santa. Yes! I forgot him. Isn't he like the Mercantilian? He's got like a weird name. Celine's house. Wow, this place is dark. I love these old, like, pre-rendered, single-angle environments. What's this? Silk robe. Oh, look at that. Who's that fine-looking fella? Oh, wow, over here, too. Fine-looking fellow over here. I have that. No, I do not. This part can be kind of tough. They take away your healer. Oh, I thought I saw a treasure box over there. It was just... Yeah, Santa Mercantile, whatever, you know. Santa Merchant. Young woman. I wonder if they are just bandits. Somehow I have a bad feeling about this. You are correcto. We don't even know when the children were kidnapped. What in the world is going on? Oh, look at this angle. Woo! Looks like I'm tipped over. I can't believe he was taken away by the bandits. The master of Heraldry and the others must have lost some of their powers. There have been so many strange happenings lately. Something happened in Salva not too long ago, didn't it? Yes. Oh, here he is. I think I like going alone. I don't want any encumbrances. Piece of junk. No matter what you say, I'm going with Diaz. Leave me alone. Fine. Oh, fine. There we go. Buy tri-emblems from him for millions. Oh, yeah. Is that the emblem? Is that in this one, or is it just only emblems? Do they have the fake one? I don't have a lot of money. I hope I can come back into town and buy stuff, because I ain't got nothing. Let's go back here and steal stuff. Yeah. Sour syrup. Purple mist. Silence card. Isn't there something here? Huh. Oh, I remember there being like a spell book in here. That's like meant to mean something. Like the combat mechanics. Alright, let's see. Rest up for tomorrow. For D-Day. Both Tri-Emblem is garbage. Tri-Emblem is excellent. Love me some Tri-Emblems. Here we go. I love the friggin' music in the forest. Listen, the safety of the children is first and foremost. I want you to proceed with that in mind. Please leave the defense of the village up to us. You be careful, too. Naturally. Say Claude. What? Claude? Oh, yeah, right. Do you think it would have been better to go together after all? And why do you think they didn't wait? Well, they have their own way of doing things. Diaz is an early riser. Perhaps they want to defeat the bandits first and boast about it. So, I mean, this is not a race. If you meet them, I want you to cooperate with them and proceed. I understand, Mr. Elder. Now, here are some boots that you will need to cross the swamp and the forest. There's some places that you cannot pass without them. My soon-to-be patented mud boots. Thank you very much. I promise that we will bring back good news. What about the children? Nope, just good news. Music, Illyria Tower, and Finale, and Dungeon. And all the boss musics. Yep. The same here. Have you been thinking about what Raina said? What? Oh. You didn't even really answer. Oh, he's hauling now. Yeah, I love the music in here. Time is here. We cannot lose out to Raina and the others. I know. Equip them booty boots. Can she use them? Does it still count? Oof. I guess attack doesn't really matter for her. I love how goofy they look. Look at that. Look at them sweet, sweet boots. It's like a prop that you'd put like a plant in or something. Okie dokie. Herb. Probably not going to be able to get through here on the first try. It can get pretty dicey in here with these guys. Who goes there? You bring money? What is this? You got nothing. That's not exactly true. What do you mean? You'll find out in a fight. What? Oh, yous wise guys.
This is bad. Here's the enemy.
This is bad. Yeah, get him with Ray. Skadoosh. I love when Claude gets hit and he's like, uh-oh. I don't know why, it's just so stupid. Uh-oh. To me, like, part of the allure of this game is the cheese voices. Like, I like them. I feel like people play this now, they're like, oh my god. But it's just something hilarious to me about that. Uh-oh. Unexpectedly weak.
I guess that's it.
Well, that's a lot of money. Kids have no appreciation for the finer things. They were stronger than I thought. Oh, have they expired? Hardly. Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to go back for some supplies because my heal is gone. But I'll try to get through some of the place for now. For now. There's more Chads. You must be the scum running around the forest. Aren't you talking about yourselves? Ooh! I hope you know what happened to the lives of the children. Shouldn't you be worrying about your own lives before the lives of the children? Ooh, savage burn.
They look pretty tough.
She's letting him have it.
Air slash.
Ray!
Yes, after the wise men fights. Unexpectedly weak.
Air slash. Uh-oh.
Look at Claude, he got clocked. Oof. Oof. Oh, man, he's... See what I mean? These guys can be rough. Like, they just push. Like, they take you to town. Because there's that little tiny delay before you attack, and they just smash your face.
My strength!
I did it!
Oh my god. Energy arrow. When you get Noel. Earthquake. Running around the forest. Could they mean Reina and the other? The others? Diaz? Perhaps it might be. Bonk. Does it bother you? I mean those two? Of course not. What, it's like they're sleeping in the forest together? Is that what you mean, Celine? Just say it. Oh my god, look at this. We'd never get past this without the mud boots. We're screwed. It's no good. We can't go any further in this puddle. Oh no! Oh, it's okay. We're wearing mud boots, aren't we? That's right! Whew. We almost got stuck forever. I love that. He just gives up immediately. Ah, well, we tried. We tried. Sorry, kids.
Things will work out. I think.
Guess you'll die.
Air slash!
Yeah.
Look at these. The fists on these guys.
We have a full
too
score
weak.
with this.
Nola's just depressed Claude. Yeah, true, right? Energy arrow. Fairy heal. Fairy light. Doesn't he have like, oh, burning earth or something? Like, it's just... You're like, wow, Noel. He needs some like Lexapro or something.
The enemy.
I have no choice.
Oh, these things can be mean too. Oh, I didn't even see this guy. Yeah, energy arrow. Look at that guy. Oh! I love the faces. Oh, they have starlight? Oh, this is going to hurt. Oh, yeah, see what I mean? This forest is something else.
Are
I
you
guess
hurt?
that's it.
Like, I got to go back to town and buy like the burp quake. Yes, burp quake. I love that they let you back in town. Can you imagine you come back and they're like, no, no. Get back in there. Get back in there and you save them kids. I can't, I'm scared. Okay, I already got the flame blade, so I don't need that. Sorry. Excuse me, old lady. I'm here to shop. Oh, a cut the ball. Does the weapons even matter for magic use? I mean, I guess they give it... Yeah, it gives her magic. Okay, so it probably does. Fame helm. A helmet to protect your head. Magical hat. Ringed mail. I am gonna be broke. I'm gonna have to sell something. I like that you can settle. Anything to sell here? It's not... Oh, ring sucks. I could probably get rid of that. So junk equipment. Oh, you know what? I don't need a portrait. I can just buy it. Or, I mean, make it. Settle accounts. Yeah, you never had good eyes, lady. Your time has passed. Yay, now I won't get my face beaten. Not as poorly. Magical hat. Alright, now, oh wait. It's a different store that sells the healing stuff, right? I definitely need me some healing items before going out. Yeah, because this forest can be kind of brutal. Ain't got no healer. They take it away. Reina giveth, and Reina taketh away. This is for cooking and stuff like that. That's all I have to say about that. Is it the same store that sells the crap I'm looking for? It probably was. Right, I gotta go back in there, because that's just Shalene's house. And that's Shalene there. I wasn't paying attention. Gotta go talk to the old lady again. She's like, hey, what are you, stupid? Yes. This forest is cake if you leveled up on the mountain. Oh, yeah. That friggin' mountain's got kick-ass music. Isn't that Pyroxene or whatever the... I know the name of that track. Something like that. Oh, she does sell these. Oh, Durga Flurget. I whistle that freaking music all the time. It's amazing what sticks with you over the years. My employer will be like, hey, what'd you do yesterday? I don't know. But I can remember music I heard in a video game. This is from '98. This is another game that's approaching freaking 30 years old. It's crazy.
Things will work.
Man, how many enemies are in this place?
Here's the enemy.
It's a blue guy,
Ray!
steroid wolves, little witch things, birds. Oh. Where'd you go? Oh my god! Oh, I'm controlling her. Whoops. Where'd the other enemies go? Did she kill them? Dude, she got clocked.
My strength.
Yeah, head splitter. Now I can fly across the map. Freaking battle starts and you just go whoosh. It's one of the best feelings in the world. Head splitter. Didn't they change it to helm splitter? I gotta get out of here and revive. Oh god, I'm going the wrong way. I'm taking a big chance here with her being dead. See what happens.
Behind? Be careful. Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Dude, don't jump so high, brother. Oof. Getting down to the wire.
Unexpected.
Oh yeah, and the music's also the Hoffman Ruins, yeah. Only thing I remember about there is I feel like when you go right outside the Hoffman Ruins and fight the forest, you can get Mithril. Does staying in an inn revive people? Guess we'll find out. I love how they're like, oh, let's go rescue the kids. And I'm like, you know what? I need another night in the sack. It's got my face beat in. Diaz is like, piece of junk. Chaos Sword, Chaos Sword.
Here's the enemy.
Things will work out. I think. Yeah!
I love it. The fight starts and I can just fly across. Whoa!
Yeah!
You're too
Unexpectedly
easy.
weak.
I deserve this.
Helm Splitter is crazy. I keep that one on. That's like good just for closing the distance. Not sure about the Mythal Hoffman Ruins. I know you can get it by fighting wizards near the Field of Love on the map near Central City on Energy Need. Yeah, if I remember correctly, I think there's something. It's either on the beach near the Hoffman Ruins or in the woods. I think you can fight there,
The enemy.
and
Here's the
something
enemy.
drops it. Get him before they use Starlight. Ah. Oof. I were accidentally set to like. There we go. Oh, she's auto now. Dead again. Darn it.
It was okay. Hey!
At least Claude's leveling up. Oh man, I'm getting my butt stomped. Yeah, it's tough. It's like a big old. Unless I go and like level up where I'm not supposed to be. Stink gel. Go revive her again. Keep coming back out of the forest with an incapacitated Celine. They're like, what is going on in there?
The enemy.
Uh-oh.
Things work out.
Don't talk, Claude.
Uh-oh! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Man, that would have been bad if they all used Starlight.
Looks like we won.
Am I going backwards? I got kind of turned around there. Yes, damn. Oh my god. I don't have MP now.
The enemy. Things will work
If
out.
I can get away.
I think. Let's get out of here.
Should have leveled up. I should have gone to that friggin' mountain. They're gonna be like, Claude, what are you doing? It's not my fault. Celine just keeps dying. Still go to the mountain, but you have to wait till Raina's back. Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna call it quits for now. That's probably a good stopping spot. It's been about, yeah, it says we've been doing this 3 hours now, so. Alright, thanks for the folks that tuned in. Mike, Jason, Fiery Souls here. Let's see, yep, I think it's about everybody that chimed in the chat anyways, hope you guys had fun. Thanks for liking the stream and everything. Thanks for chatting and hanging out with me. I'll probably be playing when I come back on Friday. Right? What the heck? What's today? I don't even know. Friday. Yeah. I'll probably be streaming Star Ocean 3 next time. I'm gonna be jumping around because I'm doing several different things. So I'm probably not gonna stick to like one game so much. Just play whatever and just chat with people because that's primarily what I'm out to do. So, alright folks, thanks a lot for hanging out with me. I'll see you Friday. This time it'll be Star Ocean 3. Have a good night.